Good evening. Welcome back to another installment of our Friday Night Live. We come up here every Friday night. Me and my co host, Mr. Homegrown Kicks, in the building.
Yeah, vibe into that. That was an incredible beat.
You know what I mean? Gotta set the mood, you know what I'm saying? But, no, man, thanks for coming on again tonight. Thanks for everybody who's pulling up into the chat. KB Kicks, my man, said, LFG notification gang, please smash that like button and subscribe if you're not already. Yeah, as you guys are coming in, man, please hit that like button for us. It really helps the channel out, puts these videos out, these lives out in front of more people. So, we're really trying to make this Friday Night Live thing like a real thing. You know, um, we're gonna keep doing it until it gets there. But any uh any support, any and all support is obviously welcomed and appreciated. So please go ahead and hit that like on the way in.
Notification gang, 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 gang.
And obviously, guys, hit the chat with your questions or, any comments or anything you guys want to talk about tonight. We got some things on deck that we're going to touch on. It's kind of been a, slower, I'd say like week or two, as far as like releases go. Hasn't really been a whole lot dropping. Tomorrow we do have the Air Jordan 11 Low Cement Grays. You guys can let me know how you feel about those down in the comment section. I dropped a video on them earlier. I think that they're really, really nice. But I feel like I think they'll sell out, but I think it's going to take a minute for those. Just because the 11 lows really ain't necessarily everybody's cup of tea, but it's a great summer shoe. Um, and I think it's kind of like a little sleeper, man. They did raise the price on them though, which kind of sucks.
Oh,
They
they
went,
already knew what was coming.
yeah, they used to be like 175, then it was 180. The one thing that's kind of weird about this release is on the Nike sneakers app they're charging 185, but then
Mm-hmm.
Finish Line and them are charging 190 for it.
Yeah, let me tell you, that's not the first time they've done that.
Yeah, it's not just Finish Line though. It's pretty much every other retailer except for you know the sneakers app charging 190. So if this is a sneaker that you want, and if you haven't already copped on Finish Line or JD or one of those places on a raffle, the sneakers app probably give you a little, $5 off or whatever from what everybody else is paying. So just keep that in mind. If this is a sneaker that you want, you might want to go to sneakers app first. Um, $5 don't sound like a lot, man, but $5 is $5. You know what I'm saying? That's a 4 for 4 at Wendy's. You know what I'm saying? That's like two items at McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? Like
That
$5
five
is
dollars
$5.
is $5 is a gallon and a tenth of gas.
You know what I'm saying? 50 Dro. What y'all do for a living? Well, um, I am in finances, so I work in banking. I haven't always done that. I've been doing that for like the past 2 years. Before that, I was a corporate manager for a well-known pizza company. Um, but yeah, that's what I do.
um, I have an engineering background, and I currently work in a warehouse. So
I could do a lot of things, man. But the finance is what pays the bills currently. So
I had to go with that STEM rule of thumb: science, technology, engineering, or math.
engineering, man, that's a nice little background.
You always have some money in your pocket.
Yeah. Thanks for pulling up tonight, 50 Joe. Appreciate you. King Ti just smash that like button. What's up, y'all? Man, appreciate you. Thank you for stopping over here tonight, pulling up, kicking it with us. Appreciate you so much. Soul by CMR. What up, fam? What up, Soul by CMR? How
What's
are you
up?
tonight?
What's up? What's up?
Carl Q. Present. What's up, my guy? Thanks for pulling up tonight. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Andrew Smith. What's up, fellas? Checking in from Alabama, man. Shout out to Andrew Smith in Alabama.
Bama letting that tide roll.
Roll Tide.
What they gonna do this year?
Yeah, yeah. What are they gonna do this year, man? They're always in it though. They're
Yeah.
always in it, no matter what. Mo Better Kicks. What's good, family? What's up, Mo? Thanks for pulling up tonight, my guy. Ghostface Chilla. Yo, what's good? What up, Ghostface?
I like that Ghostface Chilla.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. I like your name. KB Kicks. What's good, everyone? James, homegrown. Good to see you, man. Always good to see you.
Eyeballs. Good to see you too, brother.
Always good to see you, man. Appreciate all the support you always show me in the channel, man. J-Rod. I ended up grabbing the Lost and Founds for $420 locally. I ended up
Woo.
selling some military Black 4s and took your advice. That's a good move, man.
Yes, yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
good move. That's a good move.
Didn't you
Listen,
have multiple pairs of the military Black Fours? I think, if I remember correctly, he had like two
me,
pairs.
me or him?
No, J-Rod. I think
No,
J-Rod
J-Rod.
had two pairs, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I remember his question. I think it was last week.
Right. It might have been a week before, I think.
Yeah, it was recently. I remember that because we was telling him like, bro, it's about that time. It's about that time. That's one of those releases, man. Everybody's kind of been waiting on a restock that really hasn't happened. So I think that's a good move. Although, man, I love the military Black 4. I absolutely love that shoe. But if you have
Yeah,
multiple,
that's the baby. The
if you
military
have
Black
multiple
Fours.
pairs, if you have multiple pairs to pick up the Lost and Found, that's a good move, I think. Andrew Smith said, "Roll Tide,
Yeah.
straight paper chaser,
Great.
straight." What's good, guys? Couldn't wait for Friday, man. I appreciate you, guy. Thanks for pulling up tonight, man. Looking forward to seeing you in the stream as well, and the videos and all that, man. I appreciate all the support. So, salute to you, my guy. Sold by seeing more. I'm about to cop Lost and Founds for $450 from my shop size 8.5.
Hey, anything under 500 is a good move. I'm telling y'all.
Yeah, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. That ain't bad.
Because if it's at 450 now, or if they're trying to push it to you for 450, 420, oh, it's not. That's because it's creeping up. You're gonna
Yeah.
start to see that 500 plus.
That movie's about to drop too, so
Oh yeah,
we might see an increase in prices on some sneakers like
I
the
need to
Lost
stop
and
playing
Found.
and grab. I need to grab another pair of Lost and Founds and grab my girl a pair too. Then
We might see might I doubt it, but we might see a restocks, in sneakers. Maybe.
no, not on sneakers. Yeah,
I mean I doubt it too, but you never know. You could. You could. I just Tyrone Turner Sr. What up, fam? Thanks for pulling up, bro. King T.I. said, I just copped a second pair of them retro Jordan 11 Cool Grays. You know what, man? That's a dope shoe. I have 2 pairs of those. 11s I just love 11s, man. I love 11s. So that's not a bad pickup at all, man.
I was glad to get one pair.
KB Kick said, I want to get rid of 2 or 3 pairs I got, maybe. Just in general or a
Oh,
specific?
he's on.
I think he got 2 or 3 lost and founds.
What?
If I remember correctly, yeah.
I'm gonna tell you. Don't get rid of them.
I'm
Hold
not.
on to them for a little bit longer.
I got 3 lost and founds right there. I got 3 white cements right there. Keeping them. Wearing one of each and keeping the rest on ice. Carl Q, grab those lost and founds before the Air movie. Quite possibly could be. See, that's gonna be the tricky thing, man. It's like, I really want to put some thought in it. I might drop a video about that later, but because that movie has 2 releases, so it's gonna be dropping in theaters on the 5th. It's already had some early premieres at some theaters because Daddy Seed already went to the movie theater and saw it.
Yeah, those early screenings.
Yeah, so there was like a couple early screenings already, so people have been watching it. But it's going to be dropping. I think it's April 5th, so next week that's going to be dropping nationally, like in theaters,
Damn.
and then I think it's going to have an Amazon release. I think it's a month after that or something like that. So
So
I want to see that movie.
I ain't paying for it. I'm just gonna let y'all know that I pay for Amazon. That's paying
Yeah,
enough.
I do. I pay for Amazon too. We got a donation in the house. KB Kicks.
Don't know.
KB Kicks, man. Shout out to you, bro. There's no message on it, but I know it's just all love, man. So shout out to KB Kicks. Appreciate you, my guy. Thank you for everything, bro. Thank you. That he's part of the family for real. So let's see, where were we at? Sneakers and snapbacks. I got lucky and ended up with 2 pairs of lost and founds.
Damn.
It's nice.
What kind of snapbacks you like? What kind of snapbacks you got? I love me some snapbacks.
Do you have sneakers and snapbacks? Do you have like a YouTube channel, or is that just like your name or whatever? I'm into fitteds. Like I have, you know how like I got sneakers. I actually have a ton of fitteds, like a ton
Yeah.
of, ton of
I
them.
used to do fitteds, and then I realized like when I got out of high school, my head grew.
Yeah,
Which is the weirdest thing. And I was like, yeah, nah, I'm not gonna keep trying to guess head sizes.
I'm a damn hoarder, man. I have tons. Everything I like, I have tons of them.
Yeah, man. But they can always bring you money
Yeah.
back.
50 Dro said got caught slipping with no tags and insurance by 5-0. Traded my second pair of UNC 5s for a hot smog.
Dang. Man, well, at least
Got to get you some tags and insurance, my guy.
right.
You know what I mean?
At least they didn't pull you in, bro.
Yeah. Got to be more careful, but yeah, I mean, I hope it all works out, my man. Nitro, hi and A.
Nitro with the Supreme karaoke machine.
Chris F1, what's good, family? What's up, Chris? Thank you for stopping over tonight. Appreciate you.
Man, glad to see you.
Glad to see you. Nitro, F Air movie sounds sus. How does 90% before came out?
Nitro, relax. Relax, Brody. Relax.
A 90% row. You said rating. A 90% rating. So the thing is they have movie reviewers who always get advanced screenings of movies. You remember like back in the day, like Siskel and Ebert. You know,
right.
It's like people like that. You know, they write columns for newspapers and magazines and online people and stuff like that. So
like Rotten Tomato and stuff like that. Yeah.
So they get advanced screenings on movies and stuff like that. So
Nitro, we just ain't that special yet, buddy.
Didn't go through my message with Dunn. Said appreciate you guys. 8K soon. I meant the militaries. Okay. All right. Yeah, 8K coming soon, man. Especially, you know what I mean? For all you guys support, man. It's definitely right around the corner. We're 125 away. So, we might even hit that like, this upcoming week or whatever. And then, you know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to it. Appreciate you all.
So I told James about his subscriber count. And I told him it was going to be 10K before the holiday. He don't believe it.
What holiday?
Before the end of the summer. What was it? I told you before the end of the summer you were gonna have 8K. I mean 10K.
Well, I said like I probably hit it like my birthday's in June. So I'm thinking July, late June, early July. I'm thinking. If I go I go pretty hard as it is, but like if I could find a little bit of extra time and I go a little bit harder, which I don't know if I have that time to put in, because I already do a lot, but I could get there. I know I could get there a lot sooner, but KB Kicks, man, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for the donation.
Let's push this man to 10K all the way, man.
Facts.
Share, tell a friend, share.
Yeah, you guys, I'm not big on all that, asking for subscribes and likes and all that stuff too much, but like when you guys do that, like I appreciate it. Vlogging, what's up, my guy?
What up? Stuck in traffic.
Where you at today?
I'm not in Georgia.
Nah, I'm in Florida. I'm stuck in traffic.
Yeah.
They got the doors open. Everybody chilling the traffic so bad.
Yeah. It's
Uh,
ridiculous. I was supposed to have been on, but now I won't make it on tonight.
King Ti said he prefers the Mitchell and Ness snapbacks. I have a couple of them. I had like a retro Bulls one. I had a
Yeah,
Lakers one. Um, they used to sometimes, like when you buy jerseys, because I used to buy a lot of jerseys. They used to sometimes just send hats
yeah.
with them, and so I have
It,
quite a few.
it was like
I'll be honest though, they're not my favorite. Like I'm
I
not
was
the
gonna say
biggest.
Mitchell and Ness doesn't always have like the best snapbacks.
Yeah,
And for a point in time, Mitchell and Ness's snapbacks were more expensive than 950s.
yeah. I like them, but like I don't like them over like New Era or whatever, you know. Vlogging said, "What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up, man?"
So vlogging.
Nitro said, "Supreme karaoke is fun." Nitro also said, he's not watching the movie because he's not a fan of Ben Affleck directing.
I mean, okay, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say it like this: for the movie to have a 90 rating already, that means Ben Affleck did his damn thing. Because for people who don't know, Ben Affleck is a terrible actor. He's killed every
I
movie
wouldn't
he's
say all
been
that.
in. No,
Yeah,
no, he's
nah,
terrible.
nah, nah, nah. Daredevil. I give everybody that one.
And Batman. Who wanted to see
Yeah,
Ben Affleck as Batman?
yeah.
Come on, man.
To me,
Okay. Ben Affleck should stay away from heroes.
Exactly.
he's been every superhero except for Spider-Man. He's even been Superman in a movie.
Really.
There's a movie about the original Superman. I forget what the name of it's called, but the original guy from like the 1950s, and
Hmm.
he
I remember that.
he was like the guy on like the TV show. So he played Clark Kent and Superman in the TV show that
Right.
was back in the 50s. Well,
Right.
he ended up killing himself, and Ben Affleck played his character. So he was Superman, he was Batman, he was Daredevil. Um, he just hasn't
And
been
you see,
Spider Man.
nobody remembers Superman, but we all remember the trash Daredevil. We remember the bad Batman.
J Rod said Ben Affleck is the director and he drops fire.
I don't know about his directing, what movies he directed, but yeah, he definitely have a
Well,
few movies that I like personally.
look, I'm not super like a big fan. Like I don't even like watch a whole lot of movies. You know what I mean? But I do watch movies here and there. But they're what was it? Him and Matt Damon. Them dudes used to write movies.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
remember Goodwill
Yeah.
Hunting? They wrote that,
Yeah.
and that was when they were nobodies, and that's how they kind of
So
catapulted. Was they were, and that was a fantastic. Robin Williams was in that, man. That was a great
yeah,
movie.
yeah, that movie was excellent. So it's safe to say
I don't think
that
I've ever
Ben
seen it.
Affleck is a genius behind the camera, but his booty in front of the camera. So Ben, stay your ass behind the camera.
And yo, he been with J Lo twice now, so
Right.
shout out
J
Which is
to
a
Rod.
terrible, which is a terrible
Everybody,
movie.
everybody's entitled to their opinion, J Rod, but I'm gonna have to respectfully disagree with that one.
yeah. But listen, I feel like the movie's gonna be decent. I'd be disappointed if it's not. I can't wait to see it.
I'm a Christian Bale Batman kind of guy.
Nitro said stopped rocking with Ben Affleck after a certain stuff said about sneaker culture a couple years ago. What did he say? Because my man got Jordans on all the time, and he has for years.
Yep.
Nitro, so hello, vlogging.
So Nitro.
Tyrone Turner, bro, ask for those subs for people that watch and don't sub. Trust me, bro. I'm in optical sales. People react to influence. You deserve to support, bro. Tyrone, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. When if I look at my analytics and if I actually ask for people to subscribe, I get a higher subscribe count like per video. Like if I do it in that specific video, you're absolutely right. The thing is though is it's like I don't want to be that guy. Like man, like you come like the first 30 seconds of the video, like first minute and a half, like that's all. Man, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that. But when people click on the video, I'm a firm believer is like they don't click on that video to give you things. Like they clicked on the video for the content, the title, the topic, things like that, and I try to give them that. I throw up a lot of graphics in my video about subscribing and stuff like that. So, but you're
For the
absolutely
live
right.
audience.
I need.
Subscribe.
You're absolutely right, though. I do need to ask more, especially if I'm gonna chase the 10K. You're absolutely right, though. I got to figure out a way to do it properly, where it's kind of makes sense. But you're absolutely right. J Rod, I heard hats mess up that hairline, so I don't wear 'em much. It could be cap, but I heard it years ago. It's a myth, dude. It's a myth.
Yeah,
Well,
hats don't do it. Your genetics
what
do it.
Yeah, your
what
genetics
it
do it.
is like depending on how you wear your hats. Like hats actually can mess up your hairline. Depending on how you wear your hats, it's that friction rubbing up against your hair, and it'll pull your hair out. And if it does it too often, it will jack your hairline up. So yes, hats can mess it up, and your hair needs sunlight in order to grow. And if you're consistently wearing hats, you're keeping your hair from getting what it naturally needs. But
My grandfather was in the military in like World War II or something like
right,
that, and he's convinced that the helmet that they used to make him wear uh, made his hair fall out or whatever, and
it probably did. It's
it
like a
stopped
football
growing.
helmet.
He was absolutely convinced of it, and my two uncles or whatever, his two sons, full head of hair, and
Yeah,
and my grandfather was bald.
right,
You know what
right.
I mean?
Because
So
it's like a football helmet. If you notice football athletes, they start wearing like the do rags and
yeah,
the cross. Because if you look on football players' heads, they're always bald at the crown of their head because the helmet is
yeah.
snatching out their hair.
KB said I love snapbacks, but they got to be wider brim, like the fitted hats. Them small brims kill me, and it's hard to tell online sometimes. Okay. Michael B. Jordan is Batman.
I mean, I don't know. That might work.
Carl Q said I want to introduce the hats in my drip, but I don't know how to start. The hometown team.
Go to
Right.
lids.
Go for it.
There,
Like,
there
go
are,
for a hat that when you see it, you say, "Oh, I have to have that hat." I mean, it's just like shoes. When you see a shoe that you want, I gotta have that shoe. And then the ideas follow behind the shoe, and then eventually you end up with so many different hats that you don't even have to worry about how to put it with a fit. You just put the hat on, and everything else flows.
Yeah,
and
I
you
mean
can follow accounts on social media as well. Lids, Sneaker Town, Mitchell and Ness,
they
different.
do hat
Yeah,
drops like they do sneaker drops, bro.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
and
Yeah.
hat drops go for hundreds. I mean, hats go for hundreds of dollars.
You know what I mean? I get the
Yep.
little email and be like, just dropped. I'd be clicking on it to see if they got a pirate one. And although I'm a Pittsburgh guy, I love all my pirate hats, my Steeler hats, Penguin hats, all that stuff. But like, I have other hats. I have like Blue Jay hats, Padre hats, like hats that just look cool with, and I bought them because they match my shoes or whatever, or if I might like that team, right? And
Oh man.
if I make a video and I'm not wearing a pirate hat, people literally comment like, "Bro, where's the P hat?" It's
Oh
like
man. I'm gonna have a surprise for you, man.
so,
I'm
like
gonna
you know what I mean. So like now I like I mean I always wear a pirate hat anyways, but sometimes like I'll make videos and I'll wear other hats and they're like, "Bro, like what's going on?" Like,
Are you sick today?
yeah, like why are you wearing that Blue Jay hat? Affleck is the second best Batman behind Keaton. Woo! That's a
Don't do
bold.
that.
That's a bold statement, Cotton. That's a bold
J
Yeah.
statement.
Rod, you gotta go now. You gotta go, J
Re-
Rod, because you
No, no,
got
no, 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 no. Let's hear him out. Let's hear him out. Let's hear him out.
I mean, everybody entitled to their opinion, even if
Michael
it's
Keaton.
wrong.
Michael Keaton, definitely the best Batman by far. You're absolutely right about that. Pittsburgh guy. So shout out to him.
No, Michael Keaton is not the best Batman, but he's the most legendary Batman.
So
Wait, who was the
he's
best Batman then?
Come on now.
Christian Bale.
Yes.
Those movies were fire, but I don't know.
He's the best rendition of Batman since
Those
what you call it.
those are
George
the
Clooney?
best Batman movies ever made.
No, oh hell no. But I take George Clooney over Ben Affleck. And George
Yeah.
Clooney did a terrible job.
Yeah. Yeah. George Clooney was too bad.
I also go Christian Bale.
But the George
One or two,
Clooney
it doesn't
Batman
matter.
movies were a different direction. It was supposed to be more closer to the joking comic book style Batman, and it just didn't translate well. Uh, so
I didn't too much care for the last movie.
I watched that new one. Dude, I fell asleep. It
it
was
was
like
Yeah,
booty. It was
it
booty.
was like
yes, it
it
was.
was like 4 hours long, bro. And I love Batman. Like I'm not like a huge like superhero guy or anything, but I've always loved Batman. And I tried to watch it, man. I kept falling asleep. I kept going back trying to watch it again like a couple days later, ended up falling asleep. It was too bland or something. It really just didn't, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't enough. I don't know. I think he did I think Twilight did a decent Bruce Wayne though. I'll give him that. But
Yeah.
Batman,
Did
like,
you guys ever watch the TV show with Adam West as Batman, like the original stuff
yes,
back in the
Adam West is legendary.
he did what's he the mayor or well he's passed away now, but he was like
Who?
the mayor Adam West.
Yeah, it was the
Really?
man Family Guy.
Yeah, he did the mayor on Family Guy.
When?
Man, he died a few years
Yeah,
back,
a
bro.
couple years ago.
Yeah.
Holy sh! Breaking news to homegrown kicks. Adam West died. One of the best Batman ever.
Wow.
Holy.
Yeah, he was awesome in Family Guy.
He said Affleck is the second best Batman behind Keaton. I'm gonna tell you,
Nah,
what was that Batman versus Superman movie? Everybody kind of dogged that out. I actually didn't think that was as bad as people said.
Nah,
it was terrible. But I mean, like,
I actually didn't. I actually like wasn't it wasn't fantastic, but that dude's a great Superman. You know what I
yes, he
mean?
is.
I
But
forget his
can't
name.
wait.
they made those movies way too long. Because when he did the first Superman movie, Superman Returns, it took me 2 weeks to watch that movie because I would always go to sleep at like the 2 hour marker, somewhere around 2 hours,
Yeah,
and I just couldn't watch it all the way through.
but that Batman versus Superman wasn't great, but like it wasn't terrible. What was the other one? Justice League.
Oh, that was booty.
Yeah, they had a
That was
director's
booty.
cut that came out. I think it was like last year or the year before.
Year before, like not 2019, 2020, it was still
Yeah,
stupid.
it was
It
like on
was
HBO
terrible.
Max. They like redid it or re-edited it or
It's on
something.
Netflix. It's the whatever Michael Bay or whomever it was. Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's terrible. Yeah.
I am kind of excited about the Flash movie though.
Michael Keaton's in that Flash movie as Batman. He's an older Batman.
Yeah.
He's actually in it as Batman.
See, we can
So
get into this. We could definitely get into this, but this would be
Well,
another stream for another day.
yeah, I was gonna say this another time because we're going down a dark path,
yeah, we're going down.
chasing down the Dark Knight.
Daddy Seed said, "What's up, fellas?
What's up, C?
Genetics mess up hairline. I'm here
What
to
up?
tell you."
Oh yeah, that's definitely true. Genetics will mess up your hairline too.
King Ti said, "I'm bald anyways."
I'm bald anyways. Hey man, you can get the hair restoration, man. Don't.
If that's the case, all MLB players would be bald.
Shaved my head 10+ years ago. Wasn't gonna see me looking like Mr. Burns.
You know what? A baseball helmet is different because the baseball helmet is not strapped to your head like a football helmet. A baseball helmet, usually they wear a cap on top of it. I mean, a cap underneath it, and they'll put the baseball helmet on top. But a baseball helmet loosely rests on top of your head, so it's not the same. I used to play baseball and football, so I know.
We're about to get into one of the hot topics tonight after a few more comments, so buckle up.
I was never a drop top king kind of guy. That's pretty funny.
KB said Keaton best by far. Keaton and Bale. Mo Betta said, "Bro, I hated Christian Bale's lisp."
I never paid attention to it except for when he said, "Where's he?"
Yeah, that was one of my favorite parts.
Dude,
Right.
and what's his name is the Joker?
Oh yeah.
Dude.
Oh yeah. I was sad.
Are
to
you
see
talking about
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger?
Yeah.
It was terrible for him to pass away, but they said that role actually kind of pushed him over the edge because he got so deep in it. But
Yeah.
let's save that for another time because
All
yeah, we
right.
can see it back in the Batman.
All right, sneakerheads.
Look
Tyrone
like I gotta
Turner.
go, fellas.
Do
Like
y'all?
traffic's starting to pick up.
All right, my guy.
All
Be
right.
safe, man. Be careful.
Yeah.
But that's okay. We have another one in the building. We got your average sneaker guy.
The
What
mid
the
guy.
hell? What's up?
What's up, bro? How you
What's
doing?
going on, man?
Chilling, man. Chilling.
How's your week been?
Man, it been good, man. It been good. Got me a new toy. Been working hard. It been
Hey,
good, man.
all work and no play. You know what they say?
Yeah.
Just in time for the one of the topics we're going to discuss. Tyrone Turner said, "Do y'all have a problem with the upcoming reimagined fours
I
being
told y'all. I
being?"
told y'all it wasn't
Let me
gonna be
get through
what
the
y'all
question, my guy. All right. Tyrone Turner said, "Do y'all have a problem with the upcoming reimagined fours being leather upper instead of suede? Thoughts?" And Christian Bale is best Batman. Okay.
All right, high five, Tyrone Turner. Wow. But I told y'all it was not going to be what y'all thought it was gonna be. That Nike was going to snatch the rug from under y'all sweaty sneakerhead feet, and they did it, and they made it leather. I saw it when I first saw it. I was like, I knew this was coming. And then I said, this is trash. And then I'm like, it might not be that bad.
Yeah.
It might actually be ingenious to make that joint leather.
So what you saying?
Um, I'm gonna stick with my it's too soon. It's a bad idea for right now. But I leave an asterisk there to allow myself for room to change my mind. I need to see what it's gonna look like. Cause I mean this could just very well be another rumor. I mean, we might not even get it.
Hey, that's how I'm looking at. I'm like, it's too soon right now. It's way too soon. Yeah, it might change. Like you said, it's so early that might just be a rumor. So I don't know. That I can't. I'm with homegrown on this one. I gotta wait.
Let me check one source really really quick, and if they posted it, then it's definitely 100% fact.
Well, Sneakerhead Z, whatever his name, if he posted, it's pretty much a done deal.
It'll be in there.
Yeah.
Let me check
But I
something.
don't think Z Sneakerhead posted it. I think like it wasn't Nice Kicks. It was somebody. I forgot. I should have saved where I saw it from because I sent James a picture of it, but I sent James a picture of it without
So what's the issue? People don't like the leather?
um I don't know, but for me it was too soon to do a Fire Red 4 given that we just got one like 2 years ago, 2, 3 years ago.
So shout out to Sneaker Files. Sneaker Files said that it's going to be leather, so it's going to be leather.
Like how many fours have leather? How many fours?
It really depends.
Right. You got the what the
There's a
Ford, you
there's
got
a
the
there's
Fire
a
The
lot of
Red
Oreos.
4, yeah, the Oreos, um,
So
the military blue,
I wouldn't see no problem, no
the
issue with
white cement.
it. What would
I
be
mean,
the
there's
big
not very many fours with leather, but it's not very many paid attention to
yeah,
fours
so
with
what would
leather.
be the big problem if you already got the bread that come in what the suede or that material that
Right,
it come in,
right.
then you
If
got it
this,
in the leather. So what's the
right. If
problem?
this comes in leather, it'll give you more of an opportunity to beat this one up versus
Right.
destroying your suede pair.
Exactly. And that go back to what I was saying, why you want the same shoe over and over.
Right, right, right.
So
I
and,
mean, without seeing it, obviously that's not going to be till March of 2024 or whatever.
Oh, show that picture I sent you.
Um,
Did I text it to? No, I sent it to you through Instagram.
yeah.
You seen my short about the mids. All right,
Yes,
Tyrone.
I did. I said, ask the women what them 2 extra inches is for.
Oh man. Y'all be killing me,
I
man.
like that. That was a good short, man. That was a good
Y'all be killing
Hey, I'm gonna
Speaking of
show I
shorts,
gotta
that's
change something so that I could get show Instagram. 1 second.
yeah.
me. Y'all be killing me.
Oh, you want me to like email it to you or something?
No, I got it.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
See, there
that's
you go.
it.
Yeah.
That look dope to me.
Right.
So if they're really gonna put out an Air Jordan 4 reimagined in leather, I have no problem with it actually. Because it kind of separates them. So you have the OG style with the suede,
Right.
and then the reimagined. Remember, reimagined
Right.
can mean anything.
Right. That's what
You know
we
what
were
I'm
saying
saying?
when we talked about this 2 weeks
Hey,
ago.
nah.
And they're
First
doing it,
off,
and they're doing it with the Royals this upcoming holiday season. That's normally a leather sneaker, and they're going to be doing that in suede.
I'm gonna say this. My first thought, first initial, seeing this, I like this better. I like this one
Yeah.
better
Yeah.
than the suede.
And
I
I
can
can,
see why you. I can see why you say that.
Yeah, I
It,
like this one
it,
better than the suede.
it looks definitely clean, and it
They
goes
look
with
real clean.
and I
it
can
goes
get
with what
yeah,
Jordan's thought process was going from the street to the restaurants and to like
Yeah.
yeah.
and I can get behind that, man. Because I'll tell you what, I prefer leather sneakers over suede.
Now
Not
see,
on every,
I haven't seen it,
not on everything,
and that look good.
but I mean, yeah. This. What do you guys think in the chat, man? Like,
That's got you licking your lips, man.
you feeling
Yeah,
it?
I gotta get this one.
Yeah,
I would definitely have to get this one. If it's true.
it's true, bro. It's gonna be leather, 100%.
That's dope. I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, Z Sneakerhead said it and Sneaker Foul said it. So
I know KB, man. I be right about a lot of stuff, bruh. I'm just not a mid guy.
that's just what he's known
It's the
for.
mid guy.
It's just what he's known for.
It's the mid guy. Do 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 do. The mid guy.
So y'all actually in the chat, man, you guys actually how you feel about this? Like I mean, I
Go
think they're
ahead.
all right. I'm all right with it.
If you like it, go ahead and put some fire emojis in the chat
Yeah,
so we
Yeah,
can
drop the
got it.
gauge
fire.
how many people like it. And if you hate it, put some trash can emojis
Trash
in the
can
chat.
Yeah.
water.
Yeah.
And what's that? The gray Nike Air on the back? That's
Yes, sir.
dope.
Yeah.
That's dope in my opinion. I
Let me
love
go
it.
ahead and pull out the laptop so I can check to see what the people is going with.
I'm finna make my vote right now.
Oh, my Premiere Pro is up. Well, I wonder why.
Daddy Seat said I'm intrigued by the leather bread for reimagined.
Oh man, and if this is for real and y'all get y'all a pair, don't be jumping in and out of videos like a puppet.
And so now we can put that reimagined bullcrap to rest. It officially mean anything.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't I mean, with the first two releases, it kind of meant aged or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But they did use like the OG forms of like they used the OG form for the Jordan 3 for it, and you know what I mean? They made it look aged in a couple spots or whatever. So, but yeah, I mean that reimagined term, I mean that can mean they can do anything. They can
Ooh, y'all
turn a
y'all flaming it up in the chat,
They
man.
flaming it, ain't they?
all right. So I mean they could turn a sneaker that we all known and loved because everybody loves the Bread Fours, man. Everyone.
Oh, Nitro. To my where's the vote for no comment?
Come on, Nitro. If for you to not like that, you gotta just not like fours. For you to not like this right here. I mean, I don't think they can get it no better than that.
I'm gonna
They,
cop. I was gonna
yeah, it
cop.
look like they knocked that out the park
I
with
was
that.
gonna cop when y'all thought they was gonna just give us a dirty ass shoe.
Car Key said it's a problem for him because he don't have OGs. And I think a lot of people will feel that way because a lot of people were like hyped on the thought that it might actually be the look of the OGs. And I think I had that feeling with one of their releases where I thought it was going to be like an OG, and it was just something completely different.
I would take this over the first picture all day long.
Right. That's why I
I'm
asked him
taking
to
this over the
show.
first
Yeah.
picture they show all
That's
day
why
long.
I asked him to show this one because I knew the other picture wasn't like.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you this: if this is what they do, I'm glad they didn't do the age look that goes with the reimagined thing. Like,
I don't know. 'Cause if that white was a cell color,
but you do it on your own, man. You get two pair, you beat it, you let this one get,
yeah,
and it'll look a lot better, and it'll be a lot more satisfying because you'll be able to wear your fire red fours the way you want
yeah,
to wear.
yeah. The only thing I would change, I would tone down that white.
And if the leather is good, the more
Oh
you
man,
wear it, the
It's gonna
softer that joint gonna get.
that leather gotta be good.
it
Right.
gotta be.
It gotta be good. I mean, the Bread 4 is
It's iconic, man.
yeah,
It's up
dude, like, they're not I mean, Jordan Brand once again, we got reimagined leather, I don't know, but
there.
but bro, like, the Bread 4 is, like, one of the best Air Jordan 4s, like, I feel like they're definitely I mean, the leather on the White Cement 3s was decent, the leather on the Lost and
Yeah,
Founds was decent, so I don't
yeah.
see any reason why this wouldn't have nice leather. I know
Scurvy bird life.
I
I'm
know
made.
I know that these will be 225 though.
Hey, I'm cool. I mean, honestly, I'm cool with that though.
Yeah. They're gonna get all the 225 for this.
Hey, that looks
Sensei.
clean, bro. I'm gonna have to get 2 or 3 of those.
Right.
J Rod said it's not a med, so this real is trash.
Shout out
Sensei says 100% cop. I don't care what anybody says. I'll pay 300 resale for these. Whether they come out like this, you
They
might
gonna
have
be
to pay
way more
more
than
than
that.
you're gonna be paying 500 resale for
right.
Yeah, you might as well start saving your money, bro. 300 ain't gonna get you nowhere.
these right here. I mean, I know that this is. I mean, this guys. Just keep in mind, this is not the official look.
Right.
I don't know where Homegrown got this picture, but this is. If it's like this, it's a must cop, man.
Must. And
Sneakers
it's a
app.
mid.
Sneakers app will be breaking that day for sure.
It's a Jordan mid. What? Stop
Timeless.
playing with us out here.
Shout out to Timeless Sneakers and Watches. What's good, fam? Sneaker guy, I saw your YouTube short about the mids.
Scurvy bird life said, if it's that Oreo 4 leather, I might jump off the porch. Hey, I'm with you on that.
Hey, that what I was thinking too. If it's that Oreo 4 leather, bruh, that it's like they cannot go wrong with this right here. Like I don't see no flaws or nothing on that shoe right now.
Yeah. Double up. I don't know. Would you really prefer like the aged little white midsole part right there? Would you prefer
Yeah,
that?
to me, I think that white is too bright, in my opinion. I don't know if that's like a filter or what, but that white, I would tone that white down just a little.
Either way, I'd cop.
Yeah, it's still it's a must have.
Either way.
Oh, you got your new camera stand tripod?
Yeah, yes, sir.
He getting there.
Well, I got like, I'm using one right now. It broke, but it still works. And I got like 1 or 2 other tripods. I got a pistol grip tripod, one of the little mini handheld tripods. Now I got to get like the little boom mic style tripod. So
Yeah.
that'll be my next grab, so I can do overhead shots and stuff like that.
Okay.
J Rod said I actually prefer leather sneakers. I agree.
I don't blame you. They're easier to manage.
Shout out to the Wise Soul.
The Wise Soul.
He said Keaton, great Bruce, and Batman Bale. Great Bruce and decent Batman Patterson. And okay Bruce for now. And great Batman Affleck. Great Bruce Batman. Man, this is tough. This is a tough read.
Right. Wise, you're gonna have to come up here and translate that for us, because
he's saying that Keaton was a great Bruce and
okay.
Batman.
A great Bruce and Batman. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Because I mean,
Bale,
we didn't have anything to gauge it off of except for Adam West. So yeah, Michael Keaton is always going to go down as legendary for that.
yeah,
With
Michael Keaton, yeah, and he's saying that Bruce or Christian Bale was a great Bruce, a decent Batman. Patterson, an okay Bruce for now, and a great Batman. Affleck, great Bruce and Batman.
what?
Yeah,
Wise? Hey,
he did.
you are no longer wise for that. What?
Low on the list because the script was trash.
I don't care. Ben Affleck ain't never been no good actor. I don't care what nobody say. Ben Affleck would be probably better on TV playing on ER or something like that, where he don't have to do much acting. Like he just no.
I ain't
Wise,
hearing the
man. I thought
Batman,
you
so I can't make.
wise. I thought you was wise, man. That your hat done melted or something. You've been out in that Cali sun too long.
KB Kick said he liked the black leather. Vic Brown said not mad at those.
Not mad at all.
Well, Nitro, I gotta put you up on some game. Tripods are never expensive for no reason. When you buy a tripod, it's gotta hold thousands of dollars worth of equipment.
Exactly.
So if you want a cheap tripod, you're gonna get right. That thing is going to bend after a while. It's going to warp, and your $1,000 worth of equipment, your $1,000+ worth of equipment is going to be destroyed.
Yeah.
Because like, forget the camera. The camera is expensive, but more than likely, your most expensive purchases will be your lenses.
Yes.
So the more expensive the tripod is, the more sturdier it is because they use different alloys and metals, and they use different fasteners to support it to keep it held up. So
Yeah.
yes,
Don't buy that bull crap from Walmart, bro.
don't cheap out on no tripod, sir. Unless like you can cheap out on a tripod when you holding like a cell phone or something like that. But when you getting into the big boy bucks, don't don't play with it.
Hey, y'all seen the whole debacle about the Soldier Boy situation last week? About I've raised that question on my community poll.
Hold on. We talking about Soldier Boy?
Yeah, Soldier Boy.
Well, before we talk about Soldier Boy, we can't forget that my joining this live is sponsored by Honey Bun. Little Debbie, where you at, baby? Show me some love.
Discount code HGK.
Right.
10% off Honey Bun.
All right. They posed the question that will you take a dinner with Soldier Boy or $250 in food stamps?
$250 in food stamps.
$250 in food stamps.
I said I would probably take the dinner because Soldier Boy, a good businessman. So I'm gonna try to get in his head and try to pick his brain about stuff. Cause no matter how crazy people think Soldier Boy is, the man a great businessman.
He's good at producing. I will say that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to pick his brain, and try to get some info.
All right, a dinner with Soldier Boy, or all the mids at Hibbett Sports.
Ooh. Oh man.
Snowbird sneakers. What up, what up, JM? Them fours are on point. I need them fire.
Yeah, Mafia, baby. Gotta go with the mids. If I get all the colorways, yeah, I gotta go with the mids.
But he's a great businessman, though.
Hey, I gotta get all the colorways, cuz.
Yeah, he is. You can't take that from him.
And that's what I was just trying to tell people, like, go in it as a business aspect.
Tyrone Turner said eggs are super expensive. I'm taking them food stamps, baby.
That's what everybody was saying, though. Everybody was like, yeah, man. He was like eggs and stuff. They were like, yeah, I gotta take the food stamps.
Man, you know what I could do with $250 in food stamps, bro? Tyrone Turner said, I dig the leather, no cap. I don't have the originals, but I like the fact that I could possibly cop a new twist. Totally fire to me. Yeah, I like them.
Yeah.
I like them.
Shout out to Zombieland and J Rod for answering that question.
Oh man. So everybody taking the food stamps and meds.
Yeah.
Hey, so you are bad out here, bro.
All right, 250 in food stamps, or all the mids at Hibbett Sports.
Oh, I need them food stamps, sir. Cause you can sell the food stamp.
And sell those mids.
You see, you can sell the meds too,
Now
though.
you can't sell the mids.
Yes,
Them
you
bricks,
could.
you
Bro,
can build.
I sell them to him one pair a month. Bang.
I mean,
Like,
like
no, I'm talking about you gonna pass that 250 easily.
the only selling you can do with some mids is you tie them things together and sail across the sea, and you might sink because them things so heavy.
Homegrown has had a
Good.
pair of mids on GOAT for 2 years.
Well,
Heck
see,
yeah.
all Homegrown gonna do is buy some honey buns, and then after he eat those up, that 250 go.
Hey, it's better 250 and honey buns than some mids. Like, look, I can't do that. Can't do it.
Oh man. I try to help you, Soldier Boy, man. You just down bad, cuz.
KB say he need 2 pairs for sure.
Wax. J. Ross said he had a nightmare. His ones turned into beds.
That one on nightmare, man. You had a blessing. That was the best dream of your life, cuz. Know what you talking about, J. Rod, man? Don't miss your blessing. God is trying to tell you something.
Has anybody seen the images of somebody wearing the white cement threes and their heel was bleeding?
Bro, I'm fuck. I almost cussed.
Y'all be on IG all day.
I almost cussed. I'm so glad you brought that up, bro. My girl, she got a pair. And
Yeah.
she's worn them twice. Once to work, and she sat down all day, and then she wore them. Where did we go? We went to a little kid's birthday party. Both times, the back or like the back of her ankle or whatever, bleeding, and I mean bleeding.
You know what? So I'm gonna say this. Like, so in the video about that shoe that I'm gonna drop, I mentioned the fact that it does not have padding in it like you would find in a normal three. There's absolutely no padding. It's got the same lack of padding like the Neapolitan threes. And I don't like that. I don't like that.
What three we talking about?
The white
The white
cement.
cement. There's an image on Instagram where somebody was wearing that white cement threes and it's bleeding. Yeah, the back of their leg is bleeding. It's blood. Like their sock is blood soaked and it's dripping down on the
like
heel tab.
right here. She was bleeding both times.
Okay.
Like the first time, I thought maybe she had them laced on too tight or something like that, and like you know what I mean. So I let that go. But the second time, I made sure that you know what I mean they weren't laced up all crazy or nothing like that. I was just making sure. And dude, I kid you not, the both were bleeding, bro. She was like, "Well, next time I'll just wear band-aids." I'm like, "You shouldn't have to wear band-aids."
Y'all
Like that's
gonna
weird.
start listening to me. I
You
asked
tell her to
the
put some
question,
moleskin on the back of
do
her.
y'all think they still build these for basketball? That goes back to always get the same quality that they had back when they were building them originally. I don't think
Check
we
this
get the
out.
same quality.
Like, check this out. Like most threes have padding in it. Like threes have been known for thick padding. I don't know why they took the padding out of these threes, and they took the padding out of the Neapolitan threes. That was one of the reasons why I sold the Neapolitan threes. I did a video, and when they was selling for like 300, almost 400, I was like, I'm finna sell them because they're not gonna be comfortable. They're not gonna be comfortable.
I don't think they make these shoes for basketball bees anymore. I just don't.
But yeah,
KB said the cost more and the quality is subpar compared to the past. Hey, that's definitely true.
yeah.
No,
That's why I said. That's why I always wondered, like, are they still building it with basketball in their mind? Because people
Yeah,
at
Well,
the end of the
they're
day,
building
they
these with
forget
dollar signs in their
it's a
mind.
right.
basketball
They're not
sneaker.
even building them towards like lifestyle. They're
Yeah,
building them.
they don't realize it's not a basketball sneaker anymore.
But yeah, man, like I wish she would come up here and talk to you about it, but she won't. But yeah, dude, like it was. I looked at it and like I'm like, damn, like I feel bad because like I told her like she needed to get those.
If
Not
you
like
mute the camera, she might
she
talk.
she don't know nothing about, she don't. I mean, she likes certain like models of Jordans, but like when those came out, I was like, yeah, like we should try to get those for you and me and all that or whatever. And then she got them, and then like the back of her, the back of her feet are bleeding, bro. And like I just feel bad, like.
Hey man.
But I totally forgot to bring that up to you guys. I'm glad you brought that up.
Dude, I lost my honey bun. Like I just had my whole big box.
Dude, where's my honey bun?
Oh, like, dude, where's my car?
Yeah. Marty McFly says that black leather looking real good against that gray midsole. Honey buns.
Yeah, man. Honey buns.
Tom says someone give that man a honey bun contract.
Hey, let them know, man. Y'all get on social media and take screenshots and snippets and clippets of this video and send it to Honey Bun. Send it to little Debbie, because
We need a channel sponsor. You know what I mean?
For
yeah,
real.
because she need to give me some of them cakes.
Nitro said 250 food stamps, no dignity for me. Nitro also said he took the mids over to dinner too.
Animal. No, and less than $8.
J-Rod, homegrown. If we're in a zombie apocalypse, would you go into the grocery store knowing zombies are in there?
I damn sure would. That's why I said shout out to Zombieland, because he was looking for them little pink, what you call it, them little pink snacks. Shut man. Anyway, somebody trying to interrupt my live while I'm doing my thing. It was Twinkies he was looking for.
I know you guys got to this, but he said, but I had a nightmare that my ones turned into mids. That's hilarious. KB Kick said, I bought a pair of mids once for camp to ride the ATVs and party on the 4th of July, and then burned them at the end of the weekend. Married to designer, what up? Said cost more, quality is so. Yeah, and that's another thing too, man. Is like they're just charging more. Like we were talking about the Jordan 11s that are coming out tomorrow. And they raised the prices on those. They didn't have to raise the price on those.
Yeah, they really did.
They didn't have to
But
raise.
they did.
Dude, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if by the time we see these reimagined Fords come out of March of 2024,
I was about to say 250.
these might be 250, bro.
I was gonna say that earlier when you said it. Like, cause we talking about next year.
Yeah, 2024. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This could definitely be 250. And
I was gonna say that when you said 225.
Yeah, they are not. Well, they better not be 250. Otherwise,
they're gonna be 250.
I was gonna say otherwise they'll be sitting, but I'm lying.
I'm
lying like a mug.
So you imagine, like we're close to seeing it.
Debbie and Honey Bun.
Because you right.
Never lie on Little Debbie and her honey bun. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get some honey bun. And what is this? What, can you win a trip to Dollywood? Yeah, enter to win a trip to I don't know who wants to go to Dollywood anymore, but hell, the honey buns by itself is worth the purchase. Anyway, shall we continue?
You are right, James, because like LeBron's and the Kobe's, they are like LeBron done crept up to 225 already.
Really?
Oh yeah, some pair of LeBron 200 just regular, and then the special edition be like 225. Kobe was the first one to reach 200 first before his pass, before it got crazy. Kobe was already at the 200. Then they put the LeBrons at the 200, and then depending on which one you get, they 225, So
But
I
who's paying that for LeBron?
Yeah,
that's a good thing. You'll
you're the
be
only person I
surprised
know
how
that
many
buys
people
LeBron.
like. I always like LeBron shoes though. I don't like LeBron, but when it comes, see, I'm a basketball player, so I'ma still rock the latest basketball sneakers.
But I'm
Because
saying in
these new
terms of
Jordans coming out, like the Jordan 37s, they 200.
in
Like,
terms of like the actual making money and the longevity, who's actually paying 225 for LeBron? I mean, 250, 225. What?
you'll be surprised,
I
bro.
mean, we see LeBron's go on sale all the time. Like the sales
Hey,
prices.
you will be surprised.
I see LeBron sit all the time too.
Right. That's
Like,
what I'm saying.
you
But I'm
know, and,
saying
and not
like
that
we
that's
see.
necessarily a bad thing because it's easier for people that want him to get them.
I mean,
But
I
like,
know
Well,
people.
see, we got to get back away from it's a bad thing because they sitting because
No, it's never
basketball
a bad thing.
sneakers like Kobe's and LeBron back in the days, what you could just walk in the mall and buy them. But that don't mean that it's a flop because you can walk and get to finally walk in, try the shoes on, and buy the shoes now. So we got to get away from it's sitting, so it ain't that good no more.
I mean,
Y'all
but it's
be
been like
surprised
that
with some
since
of the
it's been like
resale.
that for it's been like that for LeBron's for forever. Like after the
Like
first
LeBron shoes always been like that, right? That
right.
ain't
So I'm
nothing new.
saying, like,
But you'll be surprised some of the resale these LeBrons be going for.
some of
Nike
them.
pays attention to profit margins. Where are the profit margins for LeBron's if every time they drop a LeBron, you have maybe a handful of people buying them when they first drop because those are loyal, dedicated fans. And then for the rest of the time, they
Okay,
just
think
sit.
about this, homegrown. Why would they go from 160 to 200?
I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
That means they got to be making money off of if
No,
they
they
really
just
going up.
no Nike just trying to play the people who like LeBron's for suckers.
No, because they
But
did it
I
with
mean, a lot of
they
people.
did
I
it
think
with
a
the
lot of people have
Kobe's.
gotten hip to that.
Like I like I said, Kobe was to y'all Jordan and what Kobe was to me. And so I
Right.
used to buy all the Kobe's. And every year I seen Kobe go from 140, 160, 200,
Right.
225. Some of y'all, like I said, just because y'all not buying them, it's a lot of people buying. Just like if y'all didn't know before, I bet you wouldn't imagine who Nike #1 basketball sneaker is.
It's not Jordan.
No.
It's not. It wasn't Kobe's.
Well, it was Kobe until they started making this dude.
Right.
It was
Um.
Kyrie.
Right. Kyrie. Okay.
Kyrie
Yeah.
was number
But
one
see, here's my
basketball Nike
thing
still.
though. Like, when it comes to raising the prices, I only see them raising the prices as a thing to keep it consistent across the board, so that people can't say, "Oh, well, why are you raising the prices of Jordans, but you're not raising the prices of LeBrons? Why
Yeah.
are you raising the prices of Jordans, but you're not raising the prices of Kobe's or Kyrie's?" I think that's why they're raising the prices of LeBrons, because when it comes down to it, let's take Jordan out of the equation.
Yeah.
Let's just keep it to um what LeBron's, Kyrie's, and Kobe's, because those are the most updated, basketball shoes. Jordan just started getting into the updated basketball shoes recently.
That you correct, big homie. You correct. That's what I just said.
Right.
But keep
And I
going.
and one thing I think I understand the prices are going up because you're paying for the tech that's involved in it,
That is
not
well.
because people are buying them. But at what point do you say, okay, maybe our tech and the prices that we have to charge for our tech are too great than the demand? Because even though there are a good amount of people that are buying these shoes, it can't be enough, because every time you see a LeBron, they going on sale. Like you'll see a
Okay,
LeBron go
okay.
on sale.
I agree with your part, but this what the difference at. Like let's say the Jordan 11 come out tomorrow. They gonna make what? 300K pairs. But when the LeBron drop, they gonna make $500K. They overproduce the Nike basketball sneakers because they want folks to go in the store before you buy a hooping shoe. You want to try that hooping shoe on and make
Right.
sure. So
Right.
they gonna over mass produce those type of shoes so you can go in the store and actually try those on. Whereas they don't have to overmass these Jordans now because everybody
Right.
they just gonna buy them. So
Right.
that's why I say we gotta stop with the they always been sitting because yes, like with Nike Air Max, they gonna make 100 million Air Maxes because I mean they gotta have something sitting in the stores for people to go try.
Hold on, let me check out what big homie Leonard is saying. I hope that's right, Leonard.
Big homie Leonard.
LMRD. You have to raise the price for sneakers in demand. I mean, in certain cases that's true, but that's not true all the time. You have to like for companies like Nike, they raise the price for tech that's involved.
They raised the price because they just trying to tax.
Right, that too. They'll raise the
people.
price because they're trying
M
to.
joints cost like $20 to make.
Right.
Yeah, but I gotta agree with Homegrown far as the test because these LeBrons and Kobe's and the newer Jordans, the technology is crazy in these shoes.
Right.
Like
so, like
it's
they're
crazy.
raising the price because of tech. They can also raise the price because they want to. And every now and then they'll raise the price because of demand. But if that was the case, then the price of Jordans would have been raised decades ago. Like the price would have been astronomical.
I know, and that's why I go back to.
But we're probably 2 to 5 years away from seeing $300 retail price tag.
Well, see, that's why I go back to what I said. Are they still making these with basketball in their mind? Because if so, these will be $250, $275 easily if they were still making them for you to go on a basketball court. And that's why I always ask that question. Are they still making retro with basketball in mind?
Well, you tell us because you're the hooper.
He said it's not they make more than enough, and you have to realize that stores don't pay retail for sneakers. LeBron has probably bought for $7. Okay, well, see, I've worked retail for more than 10 years before I did what I did now. I've worked retail for more than 10 years, so I know how the retail game goes. Like, no disrespect or none like that, but I know how the retail game goes. I know the ins and outs of it. And I know no store purchases any item for the price that they charge a customer because it doesn't make sense from a money-making standpoint. So that's obvious. So, but like
let me shout big homie Leonard out though, like because you're this is the homie actually. He's a YouTuber. He hasn't made any videos in a minute, man, but he's about to start dropping content and he's back in the game. So I'm glad to see you. Man. I'm glad to see you back up and running. He also
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna subscribe after this to check out his stuff.
Yeah, he also he was making some really good videos. And he works for is it Just for Kicks? He works for him. At a shop. So Just for Kicks is also a YouTuber. So thanks. Yeah, I sent him the link, man. He said he just got off work, but he can come on if he wants.
Man, big homie, yeah. Oh yeah. Come on in, big homie. Come in.
Yeah, come on.
Because it's a lot better to it's a lot better to be able to directly talk to you than try to talk to you in the chat. You know what I'm saying?
And to answer your question, James, I only played in the Jordan 11s. Yeah. Those are the only ones I trust.
Well, the reason why I said that is because, like, you told me, you buy a lot of the. Well, I know it's not even just you told me. I know you buy a lot of the Kobe's. You buy a lot of the the LeBrons that are literally specifically made for basketball.
Yeah.
Right.
So whenever you just put on an Air Jordan 3 or whatever other Jordan retro, do you get that kind of like hooping feel?
No, because like if I put this Jordan 3 on and then I put that Jordan 36 on, I'm gonna feel that technology, that air bubble, that cushion that's because in that 36. And I'm hooping in this first.
when I put a Kobe on or I put a LeBron on, they're super tight, bro.
Yeah, they
Right,
are made for snubs. So you gotta
right,
Yeah.
because
like
your foot is supposed to
your
warm that
foot,
shoe up. It's supposed to
right?
warm that tech up, and that tech is
Your
supposed to
right.
mold to your foot.
It's gonna mold to
Which
your
is,
feet.
and the first shoe that a lot of people know for doing that is the foam
It's
posit.
the foam posit, yeah.
Right,
So,
right.
so yeah, all these newer shoes are coming almost a half size small
Mm-hmm.
because
Mm-hmm.
it is now molded to your exact foot pattern.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
so you got to go and break that shoe in on the actually basketball court.
But
So
that's the
that's
point of
why
SBs as
I
well.
wouldn't wear no brand new Kobe as no lifestyle sneakers if I had to wear that
Right,
for 8 hours.
right.
No,
That'll be an uncomfortable
that'll be an
lifestyle.
uncomfortable day. But
Right,
on the basketball court, if I take that straight to the basketball court, you ain't gonna even realize it. And then
right.
by day 3, 4, then I go rock it at a regular lifestyle sneaker.
But that's why a lot of basketball players only wear those pairs of shoes for the
Right.
night
Yes.
because it doesn't have that lockdown after one night.
Yeah.
Hey yo, I saw whenever I went to the bathroom a couple minutes ago, my girl was in there taking a shower. I was telling her how I told y'all about the bleeding thing and how there's images online about it, since you brought it up. She was like,
Right.
"See, I told you I wasn't being a baby."
But yeah, big man. I mean, like I realized that because I've done my own personal sales, and when I sell things, I try to maximize my profit. And then when I put things on sale, I'm still making a small profit. It might not be what I want to make, but I'm
Yeah.
making small profit. So yeah, I mean, what you're saying is definitely true, but that's not what we're talking about. That's not what I'm referring to when I say, um, you know, profit margins versus profit loss when it comes to such so forth and so on.
Yeah, because man, the technology in these basketball shoes is crazy now. Like
Yeah. Right.
not the LeBron 19, the air unit on that one. The air unit, they made it where it travels. Like, so if you stepping on
Really?
your forefoot, yeah, all the air travel to the forefoot. And then when you go back on the hill, it level back out. And then you on
Oh,
your hill, all the air go to the hill. It's like the
so that
technology
means so that means basically it starts out in the forefoot.
in the forefoot, it starts well with your foot flat, it's even across the board. So as you
Oh, okay.
move, it goes to where the more weight at. So the air actually travels to where the more weight at. And then as you move, it just go back and forth and
That's
like
crazy.
yeah, it's
So it's less strain on the part of your foot where
on
you
part of your
clench
foot.
the
Yeah,
most. Yeah.
right. And with the Kyries and stuff like that, man, it's the technology in these basketball sneakers is unbelievable. And so that
That's
go
crazy.
back to what you were saying, like, yes, they gotta raise that price tag for this technology in these shoes.
Right.
They
Right.
have to. There's
Well,
no if and but about it.
I mean, maybe you're right because just because they produce a shoe and it costs $20 to make that shoe, they probably have hundreds of thousands or maybe even
Right.
millions
And
of dollars in
research
developing the
development.
technology
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
putting in that shoe.
Right.
But but they're
The
still
Jordan
making
brand is a little bit different.
stupid amounts of money, dude, on shoes, dude. So
Yeah,
you know what I
so
mean? At
and I
what
always
point?
like, man, if
At
they
what?
put and that's why I always keep saying, like, why is Jordan not putting the technology that we have now in their retros? I think it'll
Well,
make the retros even better.
but like we talked about last time. They did it with the Zoom Jordan
Yeah,
ones,
with the Zoom and
and I think with the
the
newer
old head is just so
technology,
set in their old ways, they don't want change.
right? Like it's like putting with the new technology, it will all. I'm only guessing. There would almost be like putting a 2023 Ford Mustang Coyote engine inside of a Pinto or something like that, and trying to make the gauges work with the engine of a
Yeah.
Coyote engine. Like you would have to retool some things a little bit, and it wouldn't exactly be the same. Because as you saw, well, as we've all seen, they tried to do it with the Jordan 11 auto lace,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and people didn't like it because it didn't have that. cut in the 11 that normally has for the carbon fiber. It had like almost a straight across look.
Yeah.
So
And people
I
gotta be
mean,
willing for change too, though. They gotta
right. Like we
accept the change as well to get out their old ways.
we
I
begged for
actually like the
change
Jordan 1 Zooms.
and tech. We begged for it all, and then when we got it, we didn't receive it well. So I
Right.
mean, from a corporate standpoint, it's like
Right. So, and that be my whole problem. Like, why y'all complaining? And then when they give it to you, you don't want it. You complain
right,
about it after
right,
they gave it to you.
right.
Well, I mean, if we're keeping it 100, like those Air Jordan 1 Zooms or whatever, a lot of them are ugly.
That's true.
But
You
all
you
basketball shoes are ugly.
you could put you could put a V12 in a Mini Cooper, bro. It's still ugly.
I think about it like this, James. Back in the 90s, Jordan was the basketball shoe, and everybody say they were ugly.
Yeah, well, in
All
those
Yes,
basketball
days,
shoes are ugly.
first
we
of all,
did.
I still don't understand. I still don't understand how he did what he did wearing these shoes.
Like
Exactly.
I don't. But at that time, that was the techno. That
That
was the
was the
highest
tech.
technology.
in the
And
80s and 90s, our feet were built different.
and and people will say the same thing we saying now.
Our
Like,
feet were built for the hard life. And then, they started advancing in technology, and the newer kids, their feet started being built for the soft life. And,
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So you cannot go into buying a basketball shoe thinking, oh man, well, how I'm gonna rock this in the club. We just not able to pull that off because of Jordan. If it weren't for the Jordans, we wouldn't be. You wouldn't see LeBron's and Kobe's being
shout out to
rocking.
Tinker Hatfield for that.
Yeah,
That's
if it
really
weren't
good.
for them, we wouldn't see basketball sneakers as lifestyle sneakers now. Like you actually can rock jeans with Paul George now, with some LeBrons and Kyrie's. When about 25 years ago, that was impossible.
Yeah. I mean, but they just I don't know, bro. They just keep raising the prices, like retail prices on these things. And it like at what point, dude, it like cuz bro, when these things are $300 retail, at what point
I'm going to graciously bow out.
I mean, cuz like bro, like at that point it's like because I already think that they cost too much, right?
Right. But
Like
that's a good
and,
question. When is
and
enough too much retail?
They
yeah,
do.
because I mean, they're on that fine line, bro. Because like at some point, bro, like we're just gonna be like, nah, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like we're not paying like that sneaker that's coming out tomorrow. It's a nice shoe. It's a Jordan 11 low. Not for everybody. Still a nice looking shoe. If that's $300, bro, I ain't even gonna look at it. I'm like, you know what? You know what I mean? Like I'll wait
Yeah.
until somebody gets me a Nike gift card or something, and you know what I mean? Like I ain't nah.
Yeah. For
But like
somebody that buy both pairs, retros are way overpriced. They are way overpriced.
and it's like I could understand like that like when we was looking at this a couple of minutes ago, right? That's 225. That deserves to be 225. I get it. But like
Yeah.
an Air Jordan 7 anything does not need to be 200, 210, 225.
Right.
There's not an Air Jordan 7 even the Bordeaux that deserves to be $200 plus dollars.
What about
Yeah.
an Air Jordan 7 wrapped in gold flake?
Come on, bro. You just getting ridiculous.
Yeah, I always said leave the OGs and original colorways. Those should be the 225
But
pairs.
even some of
Yeah.
those don't deserve to be
But you got to do that out of respect. But all these other colorways, every colorway don't deserve that 200 price.
no.
Yeah,
Because
they don't.
listen, if this Air Jordan 11 low, like I'm just using that for example, if that was $150, that more people would be interested in that. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
almost $200 for an Air Jordan 11 low. You know what I mean? Like,
I can see that being homie. I can see that.
and even
And that's how Nike gonna beat the resellers.
but like the resellers isn't their problem. They use that as an excuse to either make more pairs that people are going to buy to make more money or to make things even limited. You know what I mean? Like they walk that fine line. Like Nike has billions and billions and billions and
Okay,
billions and
I know.
billions of
But look
dollars.
at it this
If they
way.
wanted to stop botting and they wanted to stop reselling, dude, they could probably shut that sneakers app down, and for about a week or two, rewrite the entire thing and block it all. Right?
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then whenever the bots get smarter and they're able to bot it, then they shut it down for a week. You know what I mean? Like if they could do it, they really could do it, dude.
Yeah.
Right.
They honestly they don't give an F about reselling. They
Right.
really
And
don't, bro.
you too, James. Like you're a victim of this. You will admit, oh, if I for a shoe that you want, if I don't get it from retail, I'm just gonna pay the $300 anyway.
Right.
So
Right. Yeah.
I'm in the mindset, why I'm gonna get this dude that I don't know 300 when I can just go ahead and get Nike that 300? So it's the same, and that's what Big Homie saying is almost the same thing. You spend it at 300 anyway, so
Right.
give
Right.
it what's the problem with giving it to Nike instead of giving it to this dude that bought
I think
500,000
because
pairs?
But the only reason why these sneakers have the value that they have is because they're charging this much for the shoe.
right.
That's why I go back to what I said.
If the
Do
shoe
And I
they
if,
think
really
it's
have
because
value? Do
if
these
the
shoes
shoe was
really have value?
$50 retail, you know what I mean? At most it would be 100 or 150 or 200,
like
out on the thing, no
when
matter what
people
it
pay
was.
resale, I think the thing okay, and I think the difference is when people pay resale, they're paying resale out of desperation because they know they cannot get it from
Right.
the retailer. When it comes to the retailer, why not just put out enough pairs to get your hands on it?
And I
Yeah.
think honestly, like I bash Nike when they deserve it, but like for like the more hype releases, I would say even the Travis Scott Phantoms, like say what you want about
Mhm.
it, but they did make more pairs of that than they did the other ones. They made a lot of the Lost and Founds, they made a lot of the white cements, even the SB Dunks, which was more limited. There was way more pairs than people
But
expected.
they still purposely make it
Okay,
exclusive.
but look, hold
You know what
on.
I'm
With
saying?
that
Like
being said, if they make those, first thing y'all gonna say, oh, they sit. Nobody buying them. They
Well,
sit.
see, if it's a
It's
shoe that I
flop.
like, but to
So,
be honest,
so that's
I'm a
what the
little
people gonna
different.
say.
but see
If
the
it's a
thing is,
shoe that I like and it sits, I'm okay with that
yeah,
because
I'm okay with that too.
I'm not in it for selling. I'm in it for consumerism.
The simple fact of the matter is like if a sneaker is really hyped or a lot of people want it, no matter how many pairs that they make is gonna sell out. They could
Mhm.
do they could make 2,000,000 Travis Scotts, they're all gonna sell
Yeah.
Right. But that would
because people
guarantee a lot more people get
want it. You know what I
right.
mean?
That's true. That's
But
true.
in, but instead they'll make 90,000 pairs of that,
Right.
and then that'll be $1,000 shoe.
Right.
And they know that, and it's and here's the thing, it's not like they did it once and that's what happened. They
Right.
dropped a whole bunch of Travis
Multiple times.
Scotts, so they've seen that happen multiple times, and they continue with the same thing.
Right. They have the answers to the test, and they refuse to.
Okay.
They ignore the answers and they say, "Oh,
Oh,
well,
they ain't doing it. Because okay, check
yeah, they
this
are.
out.
They most
Okay,
definitely are."
check this out. Say you got a brand
Right.
and you release such and such product
Right.
at your price. Some
Right.
little kid come buy it all and resell it at his price. So
Okay.
are you not gonna sit back and be like, okay, if these people is paying for at his price, why not? I just sell it at that price.
I mean, if I said no, I would be lying. But at
Right.
the same time, if I have my brand, I'm gonna sell it to where I know I can make a profit and I can continue to keep going. If I see somebody taking my product and able to resell it for more, then I know the value of it. That way I can come back with even more because in the beginning I'm terrified. I don't know what my stuff is gonna do.
But it already sold
Nike
out.
has done
So
it.
you know what it did because it already sold out.
Nike
So
has
you
done this for
already know what it
decades.
did.
So Nike don't have an excuse. They've been doing it for decades. They ain't got no excuse. Ain't no need for Nike to be terrified.
And and resell and is good for Nike's brand. It's
Yeah.
good for interest. And
Yeah.
the more they raise, see the thing is, the more they raise prices, the higher the resale market is going to look.
I
Right.
think it'll stop it. I
Because
think
just
it'll stop it.
I don't think they
No.
can stop it.
I think it'll stop it.
You can't stop it. So if they make 10,000 pairs of Travis Scotts, they all sell out. You can't get them. You really, really want them. You have to go to the resale market. You have
Yeah.
to.
Okay,
You have
answer this question too,
you
though.
have to.
You
And
have
then
to,
Nike
but
even has their
how
hand in
many
the
people?
And
retail
that
market.
sneaker being worth what that sneaker's worth out on the resale market is great for the next time because then
Right.
more people are interested on them. More people want that shoe. More people are looking forward to that shoe.
All right,
You know what I mean? If they
yeah.
dropped a Travis Scott and it was worth $3, dude, nobody would care.
All right, now answer this, James. Though, how many people actually out there buying $2,000 pair of resale shoes?
You would
A
be
How
lot of
surprised,
many?
people. A
bro.
lot of people.
If it's a
Bro, I
lot,
work in
why so
listen,
many pairs still on
I
these
work in
apps?
banking, and you would be surprised
So
the amount
they
of money
like these
people have.
pairs are sitting on the apps too. If we gonna say they sitting in the stores, they also sitting on the app for us to be able to buy them. So
Right.
that
Well,
means
let
nobody
me
is
tell
really
you
buying them.
what ends up happening is you have a lot of people that know the strategies of supply and demand. So even though it looks like there's a lot of pairs sitting on these apps, it's not a lot of pairs sitting on these apps. There are literally resellers buying from resellers, holding pairs, hoping that the price goes up, changing the prices, and then selling them again. So
So it's
it's
just
like,
resellers like the how many common people like us really buying those shoes? It's really just resellers rebuying those
right,
$1,500 pairs.
That
right.
happens, yeah, for sure.
But
And and
we
and
not.
and, and
No,
shout
we
out
not.
to Trippin. Y'all know who he is. He does YouTube. But Trippin, he's one of the first people I heard say the sneaker selling game is basically like the sneaker reselling game is basically resellers selling to resellers
Right.
trying to get $5 to $10 profit above the last reseller they purchased from. So they sit and they haggle for $5, $10 because that's what they're doing. To your point, yes, you're right. The average consumer is not paying those kind of prices anymore
Right.
because number one, they can't afford it. And number two, they're starting to push back and they see how ridiculous it is. Every blue moon, you might have the average consumer doing it, but at this point nowadays, it's resellers selling to resellers, hoping that if they hold it long enough, they can force the market up by $5 to $10, which sounds stupid. It sounds stupid, but I mean, it's what's going on.
Now listen, I just pulled up StockX, and I use this one for an example. Here is the probably the best Air Jordan low from Travis Scott. I mean, it's debatable. Maybe the brown, the original brown
Yeah,
one.
yeah, I love them.
Maybe the reverse smoke. Maybe it's these, but these ones, I think this is a fair one to look at. This shoe right here. I mean, what? My size 1500, size 10, 1600.
Won't pay it. Won't
You
pay
know what I
it.
mean? 1300, size 11, 1500. Over the last 12 months, just on StockX. That's not eBay. That's not Goat. That's not Fight Club or Flight Club or any of those. But just on
Right,
StockX alone, 4,000 people, almost 4,100 people went and spent 2 bands
right,
on this shoe.
right.
Okay. Now this is the biggest question though. How many of those were UAs?
I mean,
That you run into that problem now.
I can't. But even with that risk factor, 4,100 people still took that risk and spent 2 bands on
Yeah,
StockX.
see, so that's a big risk saying you finna spend that band and then you end up with a UA.
Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree with you.
Like,
You know what I mean? I mean, I got a pair of them over there, and I got mine on Goat.
Well, okay, so I'll say this, big homie. I need you to take the link because,
for real, you gotta come on here, bro.
Come
like,
on, big homie Leonard. Come on, bruh.
you're telling me that I'm saying this all the time, and you're
We're gonna give it
misconstruing
a
what I'm saying. It ain't cap because I mean, yes, like I said, there are consumer like you're battling with me, and I don't even know what you're battling with me about. I never denied that there aren't consumers buying these items, but the average consumer is not spending that kind of money. We're talking about the average consumer. The average consumer is not doing that on a consistent basis compared to resellers doing it.
He said he's trying. He's trying to get on. No, Leonard's cool.
Oh,
Leonard's cool.
you don't
Leonard,
need Google Chrome. Like if James sent you the link through Instagram, just get
yeah.
on your internet browser and then go to Instagram and click on the chat through there, and then you'll be able to do it like that.
Yeah. If you want to get on a desktop, just open your Instagram and click on it. Or if you're on your phone. But man, it's like you would be, bro. I work in finance, bro. I see people's bank accounts every single day, bro.
Right.
You would be shocked at how much money people really have. Like
Right.
people have money.
Right.
People like us don't have a lot
I
of
ain't
money.
got no money.
Right.
People like us, people like me or you that grew up poor, and then you know what I mean. We're living life. I mean, obviously, like we're doing good for ourselves. I'm not saying we're not or anything, but people
Right.
like us don't have money. You know what I'm saying? Like, but there's people out there, bro, that have a lot of money that are not as cool as us. That feel like they have to go out and spend 2 bands on that shoe to make them cool. If we're just keeping it a buck.
tried.
I'm not saying everybody. I'm not saying everybody. But
He
it's a
said
lot.
he tried. James, you might be able to help him. He said he tried. He said he's on a MacBook, but it says it's not supported. I don't know why it would say that though.
I mean,
Safari should support it.
Right.
Yeah, try Chrome. Try Chrome though, for real. Chrome will definitely work. I'm on
Yeah,
Chrome.
I'm on Chrome now.
I'm on Chrome through StreamYard right now, and I'm on a Mac.
Hey, chat. I know Homegrown be eating them honey buns. Hey, we healthy over here, man. Get y'all some grapes and some fruits, man.
Damn them grapes.
Stop being a bad influence out here, man.
Say them grapes. Say them grapes for when you sliding on your mids with your panties. Be a real man.
Oh man, somebody had a mid comment up here. I think it was Tyrone. Let me find it.
Oh, Daddy C, use your phone. Yeah, big homie Leonard. You like if you got a phone, use your phone.
Tyrone Turner said, "Okay, y'all, I'm gonna be honest. My name is Tyrone, and I have some mids. I have those blue patent leather. I have those blue patent leather signal blue mids, and they are fire. Please pray for me."
Mid Mafia, welcome to the gang. Hey, Mid Mafia, y'all drop the Mid Mafia in the chat, man. Drop the Mid Mafia.
I like some flame emojis and some laughing emojis. I like that. J Rod said, I just had a mango. The ladies will love you.
That's what I'm talking about, J Rod.
The ladies will love you for the mango, man. Like one of my homeboys told me, if you can show a lady that you know how to eat a mango, you will never be without a woman. That's a Florida thing.
That's a Florida thing.
So average
is the most.
What's going on?
I'm in the midst of cleaning it up too, bro. So y'all got
big homie. What's going on, man?
What up, bro?
I miss you out here, bro.
I think he's gonna do something real fast. He said or something.
You right about that, homegrown boy. You can eat a mango.
Yeah,
that's the most nasty.
And that's word from my Florida folks, man. That's word from my Florida folks right there.
Ooh.
J. Bantana said, I don't know if you already spoke about it, but what do you think about the Leather Reimagined 4s coming out?
Yeah, we touched on it. We looked at it. We had a picture from Instagram that we looked at. I'm cool with it. I like it. I think it's gonna be great.
Right. Jay, we appreciate you for hopping in, man. You gotta get in here with us a little earlier, man.
I was in the mist.
Hey, Leonard, man, I want to introduce you to Homegrown Kicks. Leonard, Homegrown Kicks.
What's going on?
What's going on, bro?
We miss you out here, bro. You got to get back out here.
I'm trying to build. I'm in office space now, so I'm building.
Okay.
I put up the I'm really working on my reverb right now, as far as like putting sound blankets up, sound panels, and everything like that. I should be back next week, bro.
So you building up like a music studio type of setup?
not necessarily a music studio, but it looked like it kind of, but it's gonna be
Nice, nice, nice.
yeah.
Hey, we
Yeah,
got to
I'm gonna
get us
check
the
that.
mid
I'm gonna
thing
check
for
that
the
video
chat.
out, man.
We gotta get a
Shout out
what?
to Carl. He got 3 mids. Hey,
Look,
everybody
the
just come on out
monster
the
only
closet, y'all.
creeping
Just
out,
come on
man.
out the closet, y'all.
Right.
Just come on out the closet.
Bruh,
We know,
it's like it's rehab, bro. It's like, man, man,
we deep out here, cuz.
Like if you're a closet midder, hey,
yeah.
it's time to come
I did a line one time at a party, man. Like,
out.
Yeah, just come on out. Drop all y'all. Everybody that got a mid, drop. What can we use for the mids?
Nothing. Trash.
so let's get back into that conversation that y'all were having, man.
About a reseller.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, so if you can't resell, bro, like what he's saying is true. What I was trying to say, like what you're saying is true. If you can't resell and your clientele and like that, of course, like you got to dump your parents off for $10 more. You see what I'm saying? $20 more than a third. But like me, for instance, right? I got a big enough clientele base to where all my dunks going for the same price. It don't matter what dunk
Right.
it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
At first, when dunks was hype, I was around $260 per dunk. I don't care what dunk it was, except for the Panthers. You see what I'm saying? Now, probably around 200 for a dunk. I don't care what the market's saying, just at third. So there's a lot of resellers that'll dump it off to me for $20 more, $30 more, whatever,
Right.
because I can't sell it. But I know my clientele will buy it for $250. You see what I'm saying? And all the
Right.
you get. And I tell people all the time, because I'm a consumer too. So I tell people all the time to wait it out. You feel me? Because resellers don't a lot of
Right.
to sit on pairs. You see what I'm saying? Especially me. I don't like to sit on pairs. I'll sell what I can sell. Whatever else, I dump it on to the next shoe. You see what I'm saying? So
Right. And see, that's what I feel like the shoe market has become. Get it as low as you can get it, hold it, and then dump it. And if you end up dumping it to another reseller, that's what they're going to end up doing. They're going to hold it for as long as they can to see if they can get even the slightest of highest profit margin,
yeah,
and then dump it off to the next. And I feel because and at the end of the day, we're all resellers because we've all resold pairs of shoes that we had. We're all resellers to a certain degree.
facts.
I feel like, and you should never go on feelings as a guy. You should never go on feelings, but it seems as if, in a better term, it seems as if 10% of that is average consumers. 10% of the sales is average consumers, or maybe 20 to 25% is average consumers, and then the rest of the 75% is other resellers looking for a hold and a quick come up.
Yeah. Like I said, all the time I really dump to a reseller if like I really can't get off this pair. Like
Right.
I'm not a sit and hold type reseller. You see what I'm saying? I
Okay.
get it gone.
Yeah.
I week to get everything gone. Like I'm not finna sit here and just do that. But before I sell to a reseller, that's 9 times out of 10, I just bring the price down. You feel me? And make it myself. So, but I do know some resellers that will sit a hold and $20 here, $20 there.
Yeah.
But they're not really the greatest resellers. You feel me?
Right.
They just capital, if I could say.
They're trying to nickel and dime the system.
Just have the capital, but really can't sell.
Right. Because eventually it's always going to be, from one hand to the next, it's always going to be that person that has a little bit more resources to be able to just hold it a little bit longer than what you held it.
And be honest with you, not to get subject, but I feel like holding as right now, man, I don't think that's a smart move. Like, for instance, like a lot of holding SB, man, I think the shoe horrible anyway. I give that shoe a 5 out of 10. The SB4.
Okay.
That's a subject, but
okay. 37,000 people, y'all heard it, man. We got somebody to say the SB4s is not up there, man. It ain't hidden.
let's be honest, y'all on the panel. Let's be honest. When have a green Jordan ever looked good or did good? All right, I rest my case. If
Hey,
I'm
SB,
not a Jordan
that's
guy,
a
so I
real
can't answer
question.
that.
That is a real question. Like,
I can't answer that. So
I can't think of one.
if
hey,
I
I
mean,
appreciate all y'all
I mean,
coming out of the closet though.
there's some hood classics like the Pine Green Air Jordan, you know what I mean? But like, I mean, as far as like doing like everybody got to have it, they're worth money. Yeah, I can't think of one.
James, you got to think about when the Pine Green, like especially the 1.0, when it first came out,
Yeah,
it sat everywhere.
no, you're right. But I'm saying it's like a hood classic. Like, there's some ones that are great that people liked, that people bring up in conversation all the time. But you're right. Like, I can't think of one that was like successful. Like,
Exactly.
and it, you know what I mean? As far as just being hyped, or I mean, this might be the only one. You
Y'all can
might.
look at our closet now. Besides your average sneakers, he wear mids, but you can look you can look at your
I
closet
would everything.
and say how many green shoes do I really have? And like olives don't count because that's a different hue. But look at your closet, like how many green shoes did I really have?
You know what?
that's a strong, valid question, man.
Yeah,
Like,
that was. I mean, that's a head scratcher right there.
like they don't even really make that many green shoes.
Exactly.
And they always drop like, bro, like why this month are they dropping 2 green shoes?
Say
I'm sure the best green Jordan shoe ever made,
Why did they drop
in
Halloween
my
sneakers
opinion.
in June?
I don't know. That's because it's Nike. I don't know.
He's the best green Jordans they ever made. The Jason Tatum's.
What are
Like,
those? There's the 36 or 35s or
Yeah, these
36s?
36s.
Yeah.
like if I think about all the green shoes I have, so I have the pine, like I had the pine green Jordan 1.0s, and the only reason they hype was because it was in like the beginning of the Jordan 1 hype.
Exactly. Because I
Um,
got my
I have the Jade Jordan 5s, and those like as
train.
far as
Terrible.
resale, those tank, you can get those under retail.
Oh,
And these
oh,
sold out too.
oh, Kobe Grinch.
Yeah, but that's an outlier.
Jordan. Those don't count, James. Jordan.
Okay. All right, all right,
Jordan.
all right.
And these sold out too. These ain't
I
sitting
have
nowhere.
I got the pine green Jordan 3s, but those aren't really green. Those are more so black with hits of green.
They got the nappy suede on.
Listen, I know it don't count, but the Kobe Grinch might be the most successful green sneaker ever.
Man, look, that don't count.
Yeah.
We just told you it don't
Got
count.
the Nike Air on the tab.
Why
Look,
you keep trying to make this happen?
Man,
man, we ain't finna buy them. We ain't finna buy them 30s, 33s, 37s,
they
40s,
sold out. You can't buy them. They sold out.
and they going on StockX for below retail. Yeah, they sold out because some reseller thought that they was finna strike green, and
No reseller thought that.
they struck Air Jordan nothing.
No reseller thought that.
As Mike Rich would say, Air Jordan nothing.
Not a single one of those were bought it on Foot Locker. Not a single one.
Hey,
He was able to get right into the site at 10 a.m.
hey, so check this out.
Turn on the sneakers and watch it say, hey, but it looked good. Hey, I guess it looked good, but if you gonna pay, how much are you willing to pay for how good it looked? I guarantee it ain't what retail was.
But James, these my favorite Kobe Green shoes right here.
Those are crazy.
Yeah, these are my favorite ones. When it comes to green, these are my favorite.
What was you gonna say, Leonard?
I was gonna say I really strongly feel like Nike do the sellout thing to hype up a sneaker. I really feel like sometimes things don't.
Oh, bro, I feel like that too. Like they fake
Oh,
sell
yeah.
out sneakers. For sure.
Oh yeah.
I think all companies do that.
Adidas was actually quoted as, well, I don't know if they were quoted, but from a Foot Locker manager, I know I was personally told that when it came to the Yeezys, the 350s, if they did not sell within the first 48 hours, they had to send them back to Adidas.
Yeah.
So that it looked like they sold out.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, dude, take it and do with it what you will, but yeah. And Nike has been seen doing it, like on release day on the sneakers app, where they will have the shoe sell out, and then you go back less than 12 items. I mean, not 12 items, but 12 hours, and the shoe
And back
restarts.
on there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they
So I
always do.
mean, a lot of fake hype is being created by these companies.
So yeah, those shoes right there, probably still sitting in the Nike warehouse.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The 36s, the 30,
Boy,
whatever.
stop.
Jay Bantana
Stop.
Jay Bantana said, "What about those Macklemore sixes?" Jay Bantana, no Macklemore sixes don't even count. The Wahlburgers don't even count either because
There's
the
only
pairs
14
were so
pairs.
limited. Of course, they were going to sell out. Not only did they have Jordan Brand behind them, but they had the star power of the individuals behind them, and they were like friends and family pairs. They never released to the general public.
And you know what too? Whenever they do a draw, after that 10 minutes is up, we don't know what happened.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean? Like 10 minutes comes and goes, draw closed.
That's absolutely true.
And they don't really necessarily do the draw for everything like they were doing through COVID. Every release through COVID was a draw. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like damn near. Now like they only do it for like stuff that we know is going to be a problem. Like what's those 11s tomorrow? Those ain't a draw. I don't think.
They better not be.
Let me just double check. And I actually like those. I know like a lot of people ain't, no one's talking about them like they're, you know what I mean?
I
Must
love
pops or
11
anything.
lows.
But I love 11 lows, yeah. They're nice. I mean, I'm a fan, but yeah, those are first come, first serve.
Hold on, let me see if I can share this live with my boy so he can hop on or at least watch.
Check out the head. Y'all see I got the goat head on, man. Check that out, man. Stop playing with me.
Yeah, that is Stone Cold Steve Austin.
You think I am that dude from Memphis? What's his name?
I'll be right back.
What's his name?
It's some good conversation though. Like this is some great conversation tonight, guys.
But yeah, I think to be honest with y'all, the sneaker game is all messed up. I would honestly compare the sneaker game to the way the government treats all its citizens.
I blame y'all, man. Y'all don't wear y'all shoes.
It's some underhanded shiznit going on in the sneaker game.
And y'all resellers.
A lot of the stuff is obvious, but we play ignorant to it.
Yeah.
And then we turn around and we ask all these crazy questions as if we don't really know.
I gotta buy this shoe because it's too cool. Oh, it need to get back to buying what you like.
Oh, that's
buy and wear what you like. Stop falling to the fake hype. That's how I always been, man. Just buy what you like. Stop falling to this fake hype. Wear what you want. Wear your sneakers. They are meant to be worn. What's the point in buying them and then just look at them? And you ain't even looking at them. You got them in a box. So what's the point in buying them and putting them in the box and putting them away, and you gonna forget that you even have them? So we got to get back to actually buying and having the joy, the excitement and joy of wearing our
sneakers. He'll never get back to that. He said you live in a mid dream.
And we got to get back to having fun, putting on our sneakers and showing them off.
You know what? In order to get back to that, we have to get back to being a more family first society because we are a more job first society now. You can't wear the shoes if you don't have the time.
Well,
yeah, that's the problem I have, man.
Okay,
I
if you
can't
don't
wear
have the time, don't buy the shoes.
But that's not true because what do we need to live? What do we need in order to coexist in the world that we live in? We need money.
Yes.
And in order to get to this money, either you get to it legally with a job or some kind of business, or you get to it the other way, which we don't talk about here.
Yeah,
We
you're
don't
right.
promote that kind of stuff.
You're right.
And like they make it look like they're paying more, but because of the economy, and this is this is James's territory, because of the economy, they're not really paying
Yeah.
which is forcing us to work more. I've never seen like compared to what my parents used to say, where we had more time to vacation, they had more breaks and things like that. You ask people now about a vacation or a break, and they say, "What is that?"
Right.
That can go. That can go a lot of ways that I don't want to get into because a lot of folks don't know how to financial budget their money.
I mean, but even still though, no matter how much how well you financially budget, you can't foresee the unforeseeable. And the unforeseeable happens all the time.
How many days? How many days you work a week?
How many days of work do I mean, how many days a week do I work?
Yeah, 5 days.
I work 5 to
Average.
6 days a week.
Average. Everybody on average got 2 days off. How much vacation time you get?
Not enough.
You don't get
You
much
never
like
gonna get not
in
enough.
today's
But
job
you
market, you don't get
accumulate,
much vacation time. The
right? Like
vacation
you
time
accumulate
that you
vacation throughout the year.
the
So
vacation time that you put in is not compensable to the amount of time you work.
it's not. And it'll never be like that. But you have days off that you can do stuff too. You just
Nah,
gotta
not
take
like that
advantage of those days off.
because here's the thing: you
Or
work so
or
much.
or like James' situation where he said his bank won't allow him to wear his sneakers, but yet look at his backdrop. So where he get the time to wear his sneakers? So if you know you cannot wear these sneakers,
Okay,
why you keep buying so
but I'm
many?
but I'm gonna ask you this, and then I'll answer that. Even when you take your time off, do you spend more time catching up on the things you missed because you worked so much, or do you spend more time taking those days off and relaxing?
Okay, me personally.
Don't come in here with that mid
No,
logic.
no, no. Me personally,
He's
I
unds and mids talking about no.
I don't make I'm the type of person that do not make plans. So it's like let's just say I know I'm off tomorrow. Like when I wake up, I'm not reminiscing, oh, what did I miss the other day that I need to catch up on? No, whatever the day brings, that wasn't gonna happen that day. So if I feel like riding to Tallahassee, I'm finna ride to Tallahassee that day. Or if I feel like hopping somewhere, that's what I'm going to do. I'm not finna reminisce or I'm not finna waste my day off saying, oh, I'm tired and I've been working too hard. Let me take this rest. No, this is my day off to enjoy my time that I wasn't working, my time that I was working all week. This is my day to enjoy my time off.
Okay, but yeah, but what I'm asking is, let's say you've worked for the past 3 months, right? And we all know when you work, you get behind on your daily life. When you work, you get behind on your daily life, no matter how hard you try not to. Let's say you take a week off and you don't go out of state. You take a week off in state. Do you spend that week relaxing and doing what you want to do? Or do you spend that week more so trying to catch up on what you uh, left behind in those 3 months you worked?
That go back to what I said. When I wake up that day, it just whatever flows that day. So
Look, man,
if I
you
need to
trying to
cut
live it.
grass, so if I feel like if I wake up and I'm behind on cutting grass, if I look like, all
You
right, let me
talking
go ahead and
hippie,
cut the
you
grass
talking
right
hippie
quick.
talk.
Or I might look at me like, I ain't cutting today, but I finna go
Let me-
do something else.
Okay,
So that's just
well,
how I operate.
well, I asked James,
Yeah,
and then,
because I'm different.
I asked Leonard too, because the way the majority works is they spend that week trying to catch up on missed things that they missed throughout those 3 months, and then they spend maybe 2 or 3 days actually
And
relaxing out of those
to
7.
me, that's living in the past. I don't live in the past. That's living in the past.
Well, you
You
can't
can't
live in the
bring that
past if
time
it
back.
needs to be done.
You
What
can't
you
bring
talking
that
about?
time back though.
What if the air ducts need to be clean? That's you living in the past. Or you just go and you gonna leave the air ducts dirty?
Okay, we work 8 hours. I mean, come on, get off work the afternoon. Go to Walmart, get that what you need. Boom, boom, boom. Then sit down and watch TV.
I don't know what time you get off, but hell, ain't
I
nobody
work
finna
8 hours a day. I go in at 6 o'clock, get off at 2:30. And see me when I get off, I'm gonna go lift weights and I'm gonna go hoop. So if I got stuff to do at home, why am I wasting time going to the
watch out,
workout and go hoop?
watch
But I
out,
could be
watch out.
doing that.
Swipe the mid guy off the screen because Tyrone Turner, he just hit me with what I'm saying. Fair question, homegrown. I do 50-50, catch up and relaxing. That's what I'm saying. It's no longer, society is no longer geared toward the family and relaxing and doing the things that are important. And it's more geared towards industrialization and working. It's been proven.
I just don't do it, man. Cause see, like, what are we doing now?
See,
Like,
listen,
we
listen,
sitting
listen,
there right
listen.
now,
Everybody,
and we
everybody's
could be
different.
doing something
Everybody's different.
productive.
Everybody's different in what they do. I work 5 days a week for a company, but I work 7 days a week because I do this. So
Right.
I'll come home from work, I'll do this. On my days off from work, I do this. You know what I mean? There's times I take off on my vacations, and
Right.
I'll be honest, I get a decent amount of time off. I'm off for every holiday. I get 3,
Right.
4, 5 weeks off every year. You know what I'm saying? But I spend that time doing this. So it's all about what you choose to do with your time, right?
Right.
So, but you
Right.
still need money.
Right.
Uh, I agree with James all about what you do with your time because when you get off work, I mean, like right now we sit here. Let's just say I need to go change my air filter in my AC. Instead of me sitting on this podcast, I should be over there changing my
Let's
air
say
filter
you
in the
need to
Hey,
change
AC.
the, let's
hey,
say you need to change the oil on your car. You
but
gonna
see,
you gonna say that's living in the
you
past and not change the oil on your car.
you
On
can
your way out?
multitask. You see when I got on, I
Yeah,
just got fussed at. I'll fold the clothes while I'm
right. See,
talking to
like
y'all. So
he know he's
See,
taking
that's,
care of his business though. He
and
doing
that's the
what he
point
have
I'm
to
making.
do. He doing what he have to do, so there will be no tomorrow. Oh, I forgot to fold them clothes.
But you
Will
don't
be no
always have the
task for him
time.
tomorrow.
You don't always have the time. The physical does not always give you the time.
He made
But
his time. He might be tired. He might be
I'm
tired, but he
tired now.
knows
oh yeah, I'm just
he
saying
still
he a
folding those
brother. He
clothes.
tired. He gonna be tired. That's
He's
what
gonna be
it
tired.
is.
Fresh like Floyd said, shout out to you, first of all. He said, this joint a podcast now. But nah, man, it's all about, it's all
Jay
To
about
get
Ben
back on
Turner.
topic,
That's
we were
two
talking
homies
about, right?
wrong. Hey, Jay Ben Turner. Hey, I'm with you, homie. Go ahead and come on in next Friday because you good with me. Jay Ben Turner said it's just more money and work out here. Most people don't have a lot of time to just relax. Everything's more expensive. Jay Ben Turner, you living in reality. Okay, see, your average nigga guy, he living in midland where everything is less than 50.
it's less than retail out there.
Right.
I can't even cap. I see what he's saying because
Nah,
I get off at 3. So I got no time to take a shower and put it back to what we were talking about when we have no time to wash shoes. I get enough time to actually come home, take a shower, put whatever fit I want to go on, and I can go
Right.
to the store
Right.
and you know what I'm
you go
saying,
hit the mall up.
or
But
do something. You feel me?
even
So
when I was I'm sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, I'm just saying. So like, we do have the time. It's just the fact that like I don't know, cause if I'm not in my Yeezy slides for real, I'm in my phone running, so I'm not really wearing my shoes for real. So it's like I don't know. Even when I take a vacation, like I went with the kids and stuff to Vegas, I'm phone running the whole time. Like
Right.
I'm not
Right.
wearing nothing. You feel me? So
Right.
let's get back on subject. Like I don't have the time to. I don't know. I have the time to wear sneakers. I just choose not to.
Car Q. That's 3 for me. I multitask even on my days off just to catch up. Just like right now, I'm cleaning the house and washing the dishes while listening to the mid argument. Shout out to John Q for the
He
incredible
actually
Carl
proving
Q.
my
Carl
point.
Q.
He
multitask.
actually be in production in the time.
But see, but the key phrase is catch up. See what I'm saying?
Is it
Even
Now,
catch
when I
up
was working,
or that's just his job duty for that day?
even when I was working 8 to 1 or 8 to 2:30, yes, I had a little bit more time to edit videos, but I would still be trying to catch up from the weeks where I wasn't doing videos and I was just solidly working because it was either I had to do shopping, I had to do something for the house to repair something, I had to take my car to the dealership for something, or I had to do my own personal maintenance repairs, and that ended up extending itself into the times when I took vacation because if I didn't do some of the repairs, it would be pointless for me to take the vacation because something might tear up and it might make the situation worse. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so
now, as far as wearing your shoes, how I do it is, man, like Saturday nights for the wife, right? So every Saturday night we'll go out, we'll go get some drinks, go eat dinner, whatever, and then that's when like I'll wear, the majority of the shoes I want to wear or whatever. But I'm not gonna unds a $500 pair of shoes to go to Applebee's. You know what I'm saying? All the time. You know what I mean? These shoes I already wore, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And you know, everybody's different as far as what they do with their time. Because I'll be honest with you, and you guys, I make a lot of content, and if it wasn't for my girl, like doing like the laundry and all that stuff, you know what I mean. I kind of understand where homegrown saying where he's coming from because not only that, but he has children, so he's got to like do that, and then you know what I mean. It's harder, you know what I mean. Like if you have a good support system back behind you, then it, you can do more things.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
but you gotta
And if
have a
you're doing it by
schedule
yourself,
at the
because
same
basically
time,
I'm
though.
doing it. A lot of times I'm doing everything by myself. So if you're doing it by yourself and you're taking care of multiple situations and multiple people, hey, it's not like boom.
So when do it click in your head that okay, let me build me a schedule out?
I mean, I've done it, but sometimes a schedule just does not help because life is proof positive. A
True.
schedule is not always 100%. A schedule is not empirical.
So you
You know
kind
what
of
I'm saying?
agree with me because that's why I say I go with the flow. That's why I
I
don't
mean,
schedule or predict nothing because anything can happen in life.
you can go with the flow, but that don't mean it's
Right?
gonna amount to anything. Because
You right.
I stopped doing that a long time ago because as a teenager, I realized, and you can see it as a kid. As a teenager, I realized when you make plans to do something with friends, the likelihood that it going as planned is
Man,
probably 30% compared to 70%.
yes.
So I stopped making plans with friends like that, and I would just go by the seat of my pants, or
Yeah.
the whatever the saying is. But even
Right,
then, you
baby.
can't do that. Like you can't do that into adulthood because it has drastic consequences, especially when you have people relying on you. You have other situations relying on you. When you're in adulthood, the margin of error is infinitesimal. Like it is small. You really, I mean, you might be able to say, okay, yeah, I can make a mistake and bounce back from it, but you cannot make legitimate mistakes and bounce back from it because they have insurmountable consequences.
Yes, I agree with that. I totally agree with that.
I'm
Guys,
about to throw some of these big words in there on the snake.
Talking like Ti.
Right. Expeditiously.
So homegrown. Let me ask you this. So when do
Yeah.
you wear your shoes?
You say what now?
So when do you wear your shoes?
To be honest with you, it is a hard situation for me to wear my shoes because um like I've always in the beginning, since like starting out in the beginning as a young kid when I bought shoes and stuff like that, like it was more likely that I bought my shoes because I had more free time. I didn't have anything to worry about. I didn't have any responsibilities. And any teenager or any kid that says they got responsibilities, they don't know what responsibilities are. And I'm here to tell you right now, you don't really know what responsibilities are. But as an adult, 2016, starting to get back into it, I got back into it saying, I'm going to wear my sneakers, every pair. I go into it with the intention of wearing it or putting together a fit. But when it comes down to it, my mind says I'll have the weekends. But when the weekends come, like I said, I might be trying to catch up. So I might have some kind of hard labor to do that I might not necessarily want to wear my shoes for. Like I might have to cut some grass, or I might have to work on a car, or I might have to do some heavy cleaning around the house. So if you want to put a percentage to it, it's probably only 5 to 10% that I might actually get to wear my shoes.
So I feel like, so this is how I feel, right? So I, as a man, because I'm 32 years old, so I learned a lot, you know what I'm saying, growing up or whatever.
Right.
So sometimes you have to pay for your time, right? I don't cut, by cutting my grass. I don't even change the tire no more, fam. I had to think like I'm paying insurance every month. You feel me?
Right.
I roadside. Y'all
right.
go tire. You feel me? I got stuff
Right.
to do. You feel me?
Right.
The warranty with cars, we already know how that goes. Sometimes it works, sometimes don't, whatever. But I'm paying for this every month. Y'all fix it. I'm not fixing nothing. You feel me? So it's like, so when I start thinking like that and I start doing, it's like, okay, it go back to the financial situation we were talking about. So I said, okay, now I can actually wear my stuff and do what I want to do because y'all handle that. You feel what I'm saying? So since y'all gonna handle that and I hold y'all accountable to do that, I have more time to do what I want to do. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Me
and
getting my service, like I went to Atlanta, for instance, right? So I went to Atlanta with my girl, I get my car service. We got another car. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's situation is different, but we got another car.
Right.
I get my service, I'm living life. You see what I'm saying? So I had to get to the point where it's not me being lazy. I just had to realize like you have to pay, you have to outsource things in order to live life. I know.
Right. And you know what? I'm gonna let you get back to it. I have heard that argument before, and I have dealt with that argument, and I see the point to that argument, but it's about, so for me, I enjoy doing some of those things as well as saving money, because some of that stuff is easy to do. It's literally it's literally a money saver and a time saver. Like I can, for an oil change, for example, I would rather take 15 minutes to get up under my own car where I know I'm gonna do the oil change, and it's only gonna take me 15 minutes versus going to the dealership where they might not even do my oil change like they said they did. And it's gonna take them an hour to 2 hours just to maybe not even just to get to it, but to do that. So I mean, I understand that point. And is with something like that, it's also a trust factor that goes into that. I mean, there's levels to it, and so I understand. And like I said, I have an engineering background and stuff like that. So, being like with the car world, I know how scammy and black market and underhanded the automotive and car world and can be. Which is why I prefer to do, when it comes to that, as much as I can on my own, to learn as much as I can. And I understand like not everybody is willing to get dirty and break their back or you take advantage of the services that are available to you. That's basically the point. is take advantage of the services that are available to you. But somebody that you can't always trust those services.
But I'd rather, because the thing about it, that's anything in the world. You see what I'm saying? Like when it comes
Yeah,
to trust.
yeah,
But
yeah.
I'd rather pay you to change my oil, and I go hoop with your average sneakers.
Hey, I'll do it. I can get it done quicker than the dealership. Hey, you know what I mean?
Like I'd rather for you to do that, and I
Yeah.
still go ahead and live life, pay you, trust you, whatever, and we still live a life. You feel what I'm saying? Like
Right.
Time is money. Either you have time or you have money.
Oh, I got the perfect
Hey,
solution
that's true.
for you. I got the perfect solution for you. Since you like to do all that, if you did get you some mids, you ain't gotta worry about it.
thanks.
You can wear your shoes and you can beat them up.
Hey,
Thanks.
you true. I mean, that's true. If I got me some mids, I wouldn't have to worry about
You
that.
wouldn't have to worry about and you're a little fly while changing that oil.
But the damage to my feet in the long run, I am not.
Insoles out.
It's only
Hey,
one. It's only one.
someone can't even save you from that mid damage.
It's only 1 or 2 mids.
Shaquille O'Neal toes. I ain't willing.
What are the 1 or 2 mids?
The loves, the yellow black ones, and the hairs. Everything else, unsubtle.
Uncivilized.
Yeah, you can still look fly while you cutting grass, bro.
Listen, I don't have any mids, but it seems like a lot of people in the chat, all 30,000 people in the chat,
You see how many people came out?
can influence. I mean, hey, yeah.
You see how many people came out? It admit they got mids.
It seems like a lot of people have crept out of the mid gutter.
But they was all kind of embarrassed. And
somebody had to be the spokesman.
I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, I mean you're running that whole mid community, bro.
Yeah. You might as well put your face on the front of a mid.
I told you before, you should just make a whole mid channel.
Jordan Brand, I know y'all
you would
watching.
get 100K.
Hey, I know y'all watching Jordan Brand. I'm just saying.
J-Rod said mid gives you athlete's foot. Mid give you athlete's foot. They give you hammer toe.
I'm just saying.
They give you like they give you all medical conditions with your feet you don't want.
I do all your advertising for your mids now. Hey.
No. Negative. Negative.
Fresh like Floyd said,
yeah.
Fresh like Floyd said, I always figured people with big collection had tiers, like wear them anytimes, the flex on them, and then the big deal occasion shoes or something like that. Yeah, that's kind of what I do.
Hey, that is definitely true for me.
I'm like big homie.
It's just how often those tiers come around.
I'm in these 99%.
Your average lives a mid lifestyle. You see, everything is 50-50, but life don't even work like that.
Hey, I had a discussion at the shop, right? And I want to ask y'all this too. So when we buy these shoes, right? These $1,200 shoes, $900, $600, whatever shoes like that. Like when you wear it, especially when you're going out to like, just say you're taking a trip with them. When you wear it, you notice that a lot of people around you ain't wearing Jordans for real. Like they mostly walk and third. So why do we do that? Like so we got the biggest flex, so we got the top tier. So when is it something to wear? Because I have noticed like now when I start taking trips, I'm not wearing top tier stuff no more to take trips. Because first of all, because we do it to flex. I ain't gonna sit here just
we're doing the flex. We're thinking about value and all that kind of stuff.
If you look good, you feel good.
No, they go back to what we said last week.
Right.
Everybody ain't checking our feet side. We doing it just because this circle right here.
I'm gonna tell you like this though. I'm gonna tell you like this. We made that point last week, but my girlfriend broke the mold to that point because last week when I had Dairy Queen, and I know y'all remember because y'all keep track. I love
Dairy Queen. Yeah.
Last week when I had Dairy Queen, there were a lot of people in that Dairy Queen looking at her Jordan 13 Obsidians as if they were like some Travis Scotts or something. Like that goes to
my next question, because I'm actually finna drop a video about this soon. So, and I was telling the people like I'm in a relationship, so this don't apply to me. But a lot of the guys at the store really single players, whatever you want to call them. I
Right.
told them, I said, honestly, bro, I can get more compliments with my Panda Dunks than you would
Yeah.
with your Jordan, with your Travis Scott Phantoms. You
Right.
feel me? And
Right.
it's just reality because people don't really know when they're looking at sometimes when they're looking
Right.
at you. You feel me? They just know.
Because I literally watched 2 kids sit there and tap their mother on their shoulder and was like, I want those. Look at her shoes. And they were Jordan 13 Obsidians. And everybody
Exactly.
knows those sat, they went on sale, and they sold for below retail on aftermarket apps. Then there was a guy that walked up and was like, excuse me, did those just come out? Those are nice. I've been gone for a long time. Now, if you know what that means, you know what that means. But the Obsidian 13 still garnered
Oh,
the
bro,
top
yours don't
attention.
count. You in the hood, bro. You
No, man. I mean, I wasn't in the hood.
you in the hood. Yours don't count.
I want to
No,
answer.
no, for real. Like, I would honestly tell you if I was in the hood.
Yeah,
Because,
I
I
know.
mean,
But
this is Atlanta. This Georgia. I mean,
yeah,
it's
so
Where you,
but
bro, where you at?
I want to
yeah,
answer.
Atlanta.
You in Atlanta? Yeah, I
Yeah.
just came from Viners. I'm back in Warner Robinson, Macon.
Okay. Yeah, Vining. Ooh, but you was living a good life over in Vining.
For a little bit.
yeah, see, for the people that wear the Travis Scotts and stuff, it's a big flex to take a picture and put it on social media and then we flexing like that. So, like, if I'm gonna wear that, I'm gonna flex against y'all. But when we out in the mall, like you said, the average person ain't looking at
Right.
or don't
Yeah,
care.
the
But
average
the
person
flex
ain't
will come
looking,
from
and I wanted to answer his question because for me, I feel like when I leave my house now, and people know that I do and that I'm into sneakers and I'm a YouTuber and all that stuff, the first thing they do to me now is they look at my shoes and ask me about my shoes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
now I have that pressure when I leave the crib. It's like, oh, I gotta make sure I have nice shoes because I know people are gonna ask me about it. You know what I mean? So like that's like one of the things that I do as far as like the women and stuff like that. How you talking about the pandas? I say this, and I say this almost every week. There are scientific studies that
Right.
the first thing a woman notices about you is your
Is your
shoes.
shoes.
Exactly.
I was just about to say that. The first thing a woman notices about a man is his shoes and how clean and how presentable they are.
Yeah.
And to the point, like these right here, nobody liked these.
Still don't.
I don't care what nobody say. They going under retail. I've been wearing these for like
oh,
a
it
year
look
and a
like you
half.
wear them every day.
Right. Yeah. And then it's a video coming about these real soon. I've worn these for a year and a half, 2 years straight. Same laces. When I first pulled them out for the first year, I got all kinds of compliments on them because they stood out.
Yeah.
They stood out. Nobody I mean, even if it was hate, I didn't hear it.
Yeah.
I heard a lot of compliments, more than I thought, because being in the sneaker, bubble or sneaker sphere, I knew a lot of people hated it, so I didn't expect compliments. But I got a crap ton of compliments. I had a lot of people looking and taking notice and things like that. So I mean,
Fresh like Floyd said, for the record, I have one pair of mids. I don't hate them, but the second I started with y'all, I started not liking how they felt.
Bad influence. Bad influence. I told y'all how much influence we have on the community. But James, I'm glad you made that comment. What you said when you said like when you step out the house,
Yeah.
everybody expect this and know.
Right. Like I can't go outside in some beaters because like if I go somewhere, they're gonna be like, oh, what are those? You know?
No, my question was gonna be, how do you actually feel? That ain't scary to you? Cause I've been getting that a lot. And,
What do you mean?
and it's like, all right, people paying attention. And that's why I went and bought that new toy the other day. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
people actually paying attention now. So now I gotta keep my head on the swivel now.
See, the thing is like I live, you know where I live. You know, I live in the hood, right? And like, but the thing is like mostly older people around here that I would have to worry about are my friends. So it's not really No, so no.
Yeah,
I'm
cause I've been
sorry.
getting that a lot
Hey,
too.
hey,
In the
hey,
back of my head, I'm thinking like, all right, now I gotta watch my back now
hey.
because you know,
So shut.
I'm telling you. Interrupt your regularly scheduled program because Homegrown got some love for the fusions.
he showed it. Pull it up, James. Pull it up. He
Do what I'm
showed it.
saying. Were the Fusion ones to achieve game this past season, and everyone I ran into liked them. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Make these joints resell. Well, I mean, I don't know if it's a good thing or if it's a bad thing, but make them resell higher than retail.
Fast
Then
can
we
water.
got Demetrius James.
No.
I dig those Fusion joints, but gave them to my uncle because he was really feeling the leather.
The leather is nice.
That's what I've been
Fast
telling
can.
people. The leather on those joints is crazy, and Jordan Brand tends to do that on shoes that they know not a lot of people are going to want. They put some good quality into them.
Fast can water.
Hey James, you said something that struck me. Cause I got a list of videos I'm finna start posting. My channel gonna be a little different. It ain't gonna be just sneakers no more. So it's gonna be a lot of discussion. So James, you said something like, I can't wear beaters outside. I had this conversation in the shop along with that conversation we just spoke about. No grown, it's the everybody out here, bro. No grown man over the age of 25 needs to be wearing dirty shoes outside.
That's true.
Right.
I don't care what y'all say. Hey, something look good, beat up. That is true. But as a
Yeah.
grown man, when we step out the house,
Right.
especially we step out the house to do something,
Right.
not necessarily running to Walmart. I'm not saying like don't be
Right.
when you step out the house.
Mm-hmm.
No grown man need to be wearing no dirty shoes.
If you're going to a place where your if you're going to a place where your first impression is key, you should not be going out the house in some dirty shoes.
See,
Never.
I'm different from y'all. I don't care about none of that.
Yeah, but see, the thing is
I don't
like,
care about none of that.
it's like like I was saying, like I'll go out and then people will be like, oh, they ask me about my shoes. They ask me, and everybody thinks that everything that I have is worth a ton of money now. They're like, how much are those? Like $1,000? I'm like, nah, these is just some dunks. Like they're like 200. Like you know what I mean? They're
Right.
like, those is clean. I'm like, yeah, they're cool. You know what I'm saying?
They
Yeah,
right.
I don't care about that.
But you,
They
but see,
right. I've
reason
gotten
why,
more
right?
compliments for some of my bricks over my hype stuff at times. And then the Ronald McDonald ones. Yes, the Ronald McDonald ones is getting compliments.
If y'all see me 90% of the time, I'm gonna have these on. No matter where I'm going, I'm
There
rocking
ain't
these no matter
wrong
what.
with that, man.
But
They
Yeah,
just see
I
that
ain't worried about no first impression, none of that bull crap.
I
when
ain't,
when when
I'm not
when
saying
you slide out there in them slides, they just thinking your feet are harder than bricks because you wearing all them mids.
go to Burger King real quick to go grab something to eat. Put on some man. Put your slides on. Like I said, I wear my
Uh,
slides a lot. You feel
I'm
me?
gonna be in the mall with this. I'm gonna be at the NBA game with these slides
Oh
on.
no,
I
no.
don't care.
Ain't
You
gonna,
Cause,
wildin', man. You
because
wildin'.
I know what my bank account look like. So your opinion ain't gonna matter to me.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a whole nother perspective to look at
Yeah,
it
that's
from.
how I look at
man.
it. So your opinion
Yeah.
ain't gonna stop my paycheck from coming in.
He wears
Hey,
them slides to go buy mids
Right.
without a care in the world. Like he
Without
don't.
a
Because
care in the world. Hey,
because
clothes hanging out and all.
because you got to think about
I'm in there.
you got to think about it, right? So just say somebody noticed you from your YouTube, right? And first impression is a lot. It's key. So somebody you at a game, somebody noticed you on your YouTube and want to do business with you, right? But when they look at you, they look at because no matter what you do, it always start with the foundation. Your shoes are your foundation, your outfit. You don't necessarily have to stick out all the time, but your shoes is a foundation. Whether you build a house, car, whatever you want to build, it's
Yeah.
a foundation. If they look at you and look at your foundation ain't what it be, they're not gonna want to do quote unquote business with you. They can't
Yeah.
take you serious. Like if you say I'm into shoes and somebody say, yeah, I got this, that, and third, I'm trying to work this, that, and the third, I'm looking for a brand ambassador, and you got on slides, it's not gonna
Yeah.
work. You
But
feel
see,
me?
my mind, this is my mindset right here. And, see, I grew up.
It's that mid mindset.
Now, see, I grew up too differently, and always running in the back of my head is I ain't finna be out here and get robbed. And so I ain't finna be flashy and all that bull
Yeah,
crap. I
that's
ain't
that's a
bringing no
Wait,
different
attention to
era. That's
me.
a different era
Right,
mindset. Yeah.
right. That's what I'm saying. I'm from that era where I'm not bringing that flashy attention to me because
Right, right,
like
right.
hey,
with people knowing what I'm doing, I don't want to
But
have
see,
that image
the
out
new people
there,
don't know about that.
and then they run up on me. I got all this stuff on now. All this stuff get jacked up off me.
You
But
gotta,
if
but
they
you
let's
run up
gotta
let's
on
be
bring
me
that.
but
You
let's
now,
gotta bring that back to the
they ain't gonna know
forefront
who I am. So,
because
but they go back to if somebody approach me when we had that conversation, that's where I'm gonna sell them at. Like, hey, I do this, but I rock like this
but
because
see, you gotta
but
bring
see,
that to the
but wait,
forefront
wait, wait,
because not all the
yeah,
new people
wait.
know about that mindset though.
right.
Homegrown. Let's be real, bro. Let's be real. All right. You stay in Atlanta, right? I have no business. I don't care what I'm wearing, slides or Travis Scott. I have no business at Camp Creek, 3 in the morning, at a stove by myself, trimming around, doing anything. You feel me? I
You
feel like a
right.
lot of
Hey,
times,
you
you feel me?
look. You didn't have to throw the 3 a.m. in there. You just had to say Camp Creek.
Camp Creek. You see
You
what I'm saying?
right
So it's
though.
not necessarily you gonna get robbed for your shoes. You know where to go and where not to
Yeah,
go,
right,
but
man.
see,
You
I
know.
don't know how Atlanta is, but Florida different, bro. They rob you in broad daylight. They
I ain't
Florida
say that
different.
they'll do that. They'll do that in Georgia too. But what
Yeah,
I'm
see,
saying
that's what I'm
is,
saying.
you know better.
Calvin really got robbed in the rich white. I mean, the
Yeah,
rich
that's
section
what I'm saying. Like,
with his Challenger in broad daylight. So
But you,
right, so
but you
anything
know,
can happen.
but you know better to where to go and where not. I'm quite sure where you at, but you know where to trim around and where not to. Where you at? You feel me? So it all depends. Like it's the same thing. Is I'm not going nowhere where I need to have a gun at. I ain't saying I'm not gonna take mine, but I'm saying like I don't need to be around there.
Well, we
If I need
almost
to
at
go
the
to
point where no matter where you go, you need it. We almost at that
man,
point.
You're not wrong, bro. You're
Yeah,
not wrong.
we
You're
at the
not wrong.
point where it don't even matter where you at now. You need it.
yeah, but still though, man, it's like
So, like, if they gonna look
You
at me,
still
they
know
gonna
where there's a higher chance of
like,
some BS
what I
happening
got
where
on
there's
right
not.
now. I can wake up tomorrow, throw this on, and go to the mall comfortably.
JB
still get
trying to
robbed.
say, hey, somebody broke into my car and threw some mids and
But like if I'm going on like we going to the movies with my old lady, I'ma dress up and all like that. But like if I'm saying I'm finna go pick up these shoes in the mall, I'll go wear something like this. I'm gonna be comfortable. And then 'cause I don't want you to know that I got I'm the type of person that I don't want you to know I got stuff.
but I'll say this because it's time for me to slide out. I gotta get up early in the morning. I'll say this though. I appreciate everybody for coming through, chilling with us, laughing with us, bringing up topics with us. We'll have more topics next Friday. You can best believe that.
7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
7 p.m., not 6 p.m. For the ones that live carefree, the midlife. That's what we're gonna start calling it, the midlife.
In
For the ones
life.
that live the midlife, it's not 6 p.m., it's 7 p.m. Um, Average nigga guy, thank you for coming through, man. It's all love, man. We
You already
love to
know.
have
You
you,
already know.
big homie, man. Thank you for coming through. I'm glad. Look. I'm glad you were able to get up here on the panel because it's definitely better than being in the chat. And that goes for anybody that's in the chat that want to come up on the panel. Whether you want to show your face or you don't, come through, man. Let's have a conversation. It's all love, whether we agree or disagree, man. We are always gonna, keep it 100, and we're gonna keep it friendly and respectful up in here. Um, Thank y'all for supporting me, trying to get me to deal with the honey bun, little Debbie. I
We
love
gonna get that deal
y'all.
going. We gonna get that deal.
I'm working on some videos. I'm editing some, so they should be dropping soon. So go ahead and subscribe. Lock in with
I'm
me.
hey, just because he's going away for a second, I'm gonna stay on for a minute, guys. So don't go nowhere.
Right. It's gonna keep running. But go ahead and lock into me. Homegrown Kicks, Instagram, homegrown_kicks. I just dropped 2 shorts, and on Instagram, I dropped a video I do TikTok. I don't know how many people fool with TikTok. That's more for like the younger kids, all that. But yeah, just follow me. Y'all can follow me on Trade Block. Same name, Homegrown Kicks, but don't offer me no bull crap because I will talk about it on my Instagram. I will put you out there on my Instagram. Nobody is safe. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Don't go anywhere because the live is still going, even though I'm leaving out of here. And
Yeah.
I'll see y'all next Friday.
We love you, bro.
Hey.
Homegrown quick. I just got just subscribe to the channel, brother.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just
Snowbird
how I
Kicks.
always been, man. I was never the flashy type guy.
Shout out to Snowbird Kicks. The show is lit, though. Salute to JM and the panel. Appreciate you. D-Rock said, best thing about Friday nights.
What I
Appreciate you,
tell
my
you,
guy.
James? James, did I not tell you this? Did
Man,
I not tell you
I'm
this,
telling
bro?
you, man, we are gonna build up this Friday night live.
Bro,
Like we
I
do it every
told
week.
you I seen this coming. I told you this was coming.
Yeah, I'm in Florida. I come outside and rock what I want to keep my bodyguard on me. Yeah,
Yeah. You got to.
got to nowadays, man.
Got to.
You have to, because if you don't, the day you need it.
Yeah.
But like I say, man, I'm at a point now. I'm aware what I want to wear. Then that third, I'm not finna go. I learned something too. That'll be on subject. I learned something too. If I see a Title Max, Title Pun, Church's Chicken, I don't need to be around there, bro.
Hey, I think the same way. I'm almost like that too. That means I'm in the wrong area.
Yeah, it's wrong area. So
You in
therefore,
the wrong area. Yeah.
I'm gonna take myself and I'm gonna go somewhere else because the likelihood of me getting, know what I'm saying? I don't want to be like that because I'm saying I'm from that, but at the same time, like I know better.
Yeah.
So therefore, I'm gonna stay out of them areas. You feel me? And
Yeah.
because I want to wear my stuff, and I work too hard for my stuff.
Yeah, like I said, the only time I really wear mine if me and my old lady going out somewhere, and I'm gonna try to look nice for her. But like I said, if I'm gonna, like going to a high school basketball game or I'm always have a good graphic T-shirt and and some. I'm not wearing my most expensive shoe, but I'm a look nice.
Yeah.
I'm a little average, like normal. I'm a little normal. Well, but like you saying, like when is the time to pull out the heat?
Exactly.
Because we actually talked about this last week. Like the average person don't really care about what we got on our feet.
Yeah, they don't. Nope. And they shouldn't. And they really shouldn't.
And they really shouldn't. And
yeah,
so
I mean, it's like a sneakerhead thing.
you gotta run into a handful of people that day that gonna actually know what you got on and compliment you. And so I'm almost at the point where like, does it really matter at this point now?
See, like for me, it was always because I loved it, and I don't know if you guys, you're ever sneaker guy. Did you watch that video I made the other day about the first sneaker that made me a sneakerhead? That I made.
The last one I made watch was the 11th, so I'm gonna have to go find it. You
But like,
drop so many, man, I can't even keep up with them.
yeah, I make a lot of videos.
You do.
I'm gonna have to go find that one.
You do.
Yeah, I'll be on my grind. But anyways, but like I don't know, I get inspired. I get inspired every day though. You know what I mean? Like, and that's why it's like a natural thing for me. I'm just naturally like that.
Yeah.
But in that video, man, because like we had Crew on, and Crew was like asking us about how many's too many and like all that stuff as far as how many sneakers you could have.
That was last week.
But I had that. I knew I was gonna make that video, and I was like, and then like that hit me, man. That put me in a place because I remember being a little kid and like my parents being broke for. And I'll give you guys a little bit more of a backstory on that for those of you that watched that video.
Yeah,
I didn't really go into the
story.
I didn't really go into the details of why my family was so broke, but I have a brother who's a year younger than me. And when he was born, the doctor messed up and strangled him with the umbilical cord and he died, and then they brought him back. And my mom died and they brought her back. And my mom lost a lot of blood, and my brother's like special needs. So growing up in them days, and my brother being only a year younger than me, those medical bills really killed my family. And me being a little kid, I didn't understand. Like, so I would
Yeah.
want the shoe. I based it around a Carmine because I wanted the Carmine 6 so bad. But I remember like asking my parents, like, can I have this, please? Can you buy this for me? I asked them for years for the Carmine. I never got it. You know what I mean? And then, I didn't get it. But then whenever I got older, man, I just started going crazy. And this is what this is, dude. Is like, it's like a psychological thing. It's like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But like, I didn't go into all them details in the video because it didn't really matter. But I mean, it's like for me, it was like, I'm still always chasing these things that like I couldn't like get
Right.
as a child. You know what I mean? So, and I think that a lot of us do come from more of like a poorer background, and because of that, you know what I mean. Now that we are more successful and have more money, and like no one can tell us no, dude. If I
Yeah.
want that, I'm buying it. Like, what are you gonna
Yeah.
do? Like,
I
I'm
would
getting.
say that's probably
You know,
80% of us. 'Cause I'm the same way. Like every shoe that I wanted back in the 90s that I couldn't get, when I
Mhm.
got my first job, I'm like, all right, I'm getting every shoe I want now. You can't tell me no now
Right.
because it's my money. So
I feel like I grew up a little different. Like we didn't have it, but we all right. We did all right. So how I used to do it was I used to get the shoes, we had a budget. Me and my brother had a budget on how much we could spend every school semester or whatever. So I would rather get the shoes and I wear white tees and black tees all my life. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying?
I still
Like,
wear.
I ain't
I'm
talking about,
still white tee and black tee guy.
yeah, like
Mm.
that's you
So, in
post.
other words, you spend more of your money on the shoes than the clothes.
Yeah. So that's why, and I feel like sometimes I can tell people all the time when I say I don't like something and I come from a place, it's because I've been doing it for so long. Like
Yeah.
I know, like I'm truthful to like a lot of stuff. Like I know better.
Yeah.
You feel me? So like, bro, like no, that's not it. Like the SB4 things, no, that's not it. It's not
Bro,
it.
I wish
So
I had that mindset back then. Cause I was more on the clothes. Let me look
nah,
fly instead of having one or two pairs of shoes. I wish I had that mindset back then.
my brother got all the clothes, whatever. So I'll give me, and I'm talking about like that's how much of the budget I spend. I have 2 white tees, 2 black tees, probably whatever shoe I had that color tee, and I'm done. I probably have 2 pair of pants, 2 or 3 pair of pants, and I'm done. Like everything else was shoes, and it was now going back looking at pictures, it was kind of a bad decision. I should have bought more clothes and shoes, but
You wouldn't have had the clothes now, anyways.
yeah,
But the clothes the same way. Can you have too much clothes?
Bro, I have so many clothes, bro.
Like,
And like my girl always wants to get rid of them, and I'm
yeah,
like,
that
nah,
what I'm
nah,
saying.
nah. But
Like,
I know I'm never
how
gonna wear
much?
them.
How many pair of pants do we really need?
5. Honestly,
That's what I say. 5 at the most.
5 at the.
Seven if you count like jogging pants, regular
I
like
don't count those.
pants.
I don't count those. Those you need a lot of those. Those
Yeah, joggers and stuff like that.
Yeah,
You gotta stay stocked up on those. I'm talking about like
it depends on your job too. You know what I mean? Like I got a lot of like what do they call them? Like chinos, I guess is like the thing. It's like it's sort of like Dickies, kind of. You know what I
yeah.
mean? You got the black one, the gray one, the
yeah.
khaki one, the tan one, the blue one. You know what I mean? But like,
It depends. Yeah, it really do depend on your job. But like, I like chinos more so the pants anyway. I wear a lot of chinos. My stuff be looking like jeans, but it be chinos.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
yeah,
I'll be on that too, bro. Even in my regular life, like you know
yeah,
what I mean?
comfortable,
Yeah,
comfortable. Got to. So it's like you don't need that many pants, man. You really don't. Like for people who, I would say something about pants too. Pants is trending. I don't wear trendy pants like
yeah.
or like joggers and like now they got the flares and stuff. Because if you rack up, just say you buy 10 pair of flare pants, by next year it's gonna be something new. Now you got all these flare pants, you feel me? And it's like, what I'm gonna do with it? Now I just hold no space because
Yeah.
we on the next thing. Like a couple years ago, skinny jeans. People started up on skinny jeans. Now the skinny jeans ain't a thing no more. You feel me? Now it was working pants. Now you stack on all these worker pants. Now you on flare jeans. Stack up all these flare jeans. Then what's next? So 5 regular good pair of pants, man. Some distress, some regular pants, you good. Everything.
I'm not even a big jean person anymore.
Me either. But one thing that's not gonna ever go out of style is joggers and
Yeah.
sweatpants.
I love
They
sweatpants and like
never going
stuff
out.
like this, bro. I
Yeah,
love
they
it.
never going out.
Plus, I live in Pittsburgh and it's cold all the time. So, how you guys are wearing slides out? I can't do that, bro.
Yeah,
Maybe
I'm
2 months out
slides.
of the year.
I'm
Maybe
in
2 months.
slides 80% of the time.
Yeah.
Where you at? Where you at? You in Florida?
Yeah, I'm in Florida. And see, I'll be bouncing back between Florida and Alabama.
Yeah, y'all always hot. See, Georgia, man, we get everything. Like Monday, Tuesday is cold.
Yeah.
Wednesday, hot as crap. Thursday is raining.
But see, that's how I be when I be in Alabama. You
Yeah,
never, because that's the same weather, Alabama and Georgia. You never
yeah.
know what you're gonna get the each
You
following
never,
day.
that's the best thing about like shoes and clothes down here, man. You can one day you in a jacket, other days you in a tank top. Like it's just
Yeah.
all year long. Like Christmas, last Christmas was not last Christmas, but the Christmas before that, I think it was hot. It was
Yeah.
scorching hot, and then the next week it's freezing.
And see,
So
when you in South Florida, you can't wear some of the fly clothes y'all can
yeah,
wear, like the hoodies and all that. We can't wear stuff like that because it
I
don't
envy
get
you
cold
guys
enough
though,
for
because
us.
where I'm at, you could have all 4 seasons in one day.
in one day,
Facts.
ours being weak. Like this, it was
You
cold.
could have snow, rain, a 70-degree day, all in one day, bro.
Nah, ours
Me,
been,
just I used to love cargos, but I grew out of those. I
nah,
used to love cargos.
still in cargos, bro. I'm still in cargos.
You still little? I grew
Yeah,
out of them, man. I used to love them.
I'm still in cargos. You got to keep a pair of cargo. I paid $800 for a sheet. Man, trick. I'm not paying that much money for no jeans. Negative.
So Leonard, man, you coming back?
Back. On my back stronger than ever.
Yeah, we
Back.
need you out here, man.
Took off on me with the subscribers, man. I still people everybody. I said, oh man.
Bro, I mean, me and Average over here, we've been
I said y'all been grinding.
The
Y'all
I
been
mean,
working.
with y'all
I wish I had the motivation and work after that James though, man. But
they
you
ain't
know,
been
I
grinding.
do what I do. My little do what I do, but I ain't boy.
I got that chip on my
James
shoulder,
on a
bro.
whole nother
Like
level.
I'm just wanna, you know what I mean? I've always been a creative dude. I spent years doing music. Like it's always something. I'm always creating. Like if I didn't do this, it would be something else. You know, that's just how I am. I mean, it's tough though, bro. Like I was talking, like I work 7 days. I would literally work 7 days a week. And
Because
I'm
like I
alright with
told
it, and I'm
James,
alright with it, and if
yeah,
you know what, and I shouted my girl out about it too, like, if I didn't have a good support system, you know what I mean, I wouldn't be able to do everything that I do, you know?
yeah.
So, I mean, to
And see,
have
like I told James, big homie, y'all got an advantage over me because y'all know more about this stuff than I do, as far as like the Jordan history, as far as the shoes. So y'all can make videos like James do that can pop up 3-minute videos. Oh, should this shoe sit or sell? Like I can't make videos like that. That's not my lane. That's not my alley. And see, you really got a big advantage too because you actually work at a store, so you
Yeah.
got content all day long.
I
Yeah.
know.
And
But,
so
but see,
I gotta find me a lane where I can be more creative
you
and
got
bring
one.
something different.
You got one. See, something that you do, and the reason why I salute you is something that I can't do. I can't do on feet, bro. I suck. Like it don't matter.
But
But
I know, but that's a gift and a curse. Because a lot of times, oh, you just a bootleg Jay the sneaker guy. Oh, you just a bootleg this. It's so it's a gift and a curse.
listen, bro.
'Cause
Listen.
it's like
You know how many times I got the Mike Rich. Like I got Mike Rich. There's somebody else. They said I was like, and I was like, bro, no, me and Mike Rich ain't nothing the same, bro. Like,
right. That what I be like. I rock with Jay, that my dude, but I don't think we the same.
yeah. So it's like Jay the Sneaker guy's on like he stayed in my city, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
he a different he different
That's what
animal.
I be telling folks. Like he out this stratosphere. But I also look at it like, okay, you put me in the same sentence with him. That means I must be doing something good.
I remember when he, shouted your channel out and got you a bunch of subscribers.
To me,
Yeah.
yeah. So he helped me out a lot. Like, but I try not to ask him for nothing. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
No, I know, but I mean, like, that was really cool that he did that.
yeah, and I really did appreciate it. But he just man for his schedule, man. I don't know how you do it. Like you said, you work 7 days a week. This man literally, I don't understand how you have the time to even be on YouTube. You see what I'm saying? And to drop content like that. But he did something that I'm gonna steal though. Like he'll take a shoe and he will make 4 videos out of that one shoe. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That's what I told James to do. Yeah.
Yeah, he make 4 videos out of that one shoe. He review it. He talk about it. If anything go wrong, like the cement elephant print, he got a
Yeah.
whole video gonna talk about strictly elephant print. You gonna have an own feet. You did 4 or 5 videos of one shoe. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's content. And
And
that's
it's different too. Each video ain't the same when he
He got
does.
he got help, don't he? Don't his daughter help him or something like with
yeah,
the,
his daughter help him. His daughter help him.
yeah,
And she
But
fired.
bro,
To be so young, she's fired with that.
yeah,
Yeah, she learned quick.
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, the on feed is the hardest part because it's a lot of work to go with the on feed and putting the different fits together, putting the different looks. It's that's why I don't drop that many videos. And like you said, I don't see how he does it.
I tried. I
I
tried that.
just don't see how he does it.
I tried that on feet thing, man. At the beginning, it ain't for me, bro. Like that's why I say I'm a talker. I'm just gonna talk, tell my little jokes, try to get your last in. Then I'm gone.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like
And that's the same thing I told James. I think that's what y'all master at over me.
Oh, bro, like I mean, like I'll always know like what I'm gonna like what my video is gonna be about, but like I don't script nothing out, bro. I turn the camera on and
just talk.
I just start. I'll just I'm just real. I'm just myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I mean I know what I'm gonna talk about, but like I don't like script it out, bro. I just bang, and then I go and I edit it and try to make it look as great as I can, and you know what I mean?
Like what I do, man. I take something from everybody. You feel me? Like everybody. So I try to take it like James. Like you talk better than I do. You see what I'm saying? So I say, okay, let me see what he do. I'm paying attention to what he do. Okay, he talk and he has to calm down. He has to talk about it. He get a little bit more detail. Like your average, you're so animated. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
okay, cool. Like, I see what he doing. You know what I'm saying? It look like he comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I don't notice what you notice. Like, y'all.
Like, I'm gonna say it took me a long time to get to that point. I used to be nervous.
Yeah.
And then when somebody told me to treat that camera like I'm talking to you right now, and once you realize that it click, it'll come natural to you. But it took me a long time to get very comfortable in front of that camera because it's if y'all don't know about that chat, it is totally different when you hit that record button.
What?
I'm telling you.
You know what too, man? Like I watched some of my older videos, bro, and I cringe. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm gonna pull up both y'all first videos, bro.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, hey, y'all gonna laugh at mine, bro.
Like,
when I made my first video, I didn't edit that video. It was all one take or whatever, and I was just because I saw something on YouTube, and it was like because I was contemplating doing this channel because someone told me that I would. Someone literally told me, a couple people actually told me that I wouldn't be good at it. It's too saturated. I'd probably never get monetized, right? So I sat around with this for like a week or two, and I kept telling my one friend, I'm like, bro, like I think I'm gonna do this YouTube thing, and he was like, you would be perfect for it. They're stupid. You know everything, like or not everything. He's like, you know a lot, you have a lot. You know what I mean? Like you'll figure it. And but I had never edited a video before. So I literally my whole YouTube journey from day one to like all the crazy dope editing stuff that I could do today was literally me just trying to get a tiny bit better every day for the
each
last
video
2.5
you
years.
must get better.
Yeah.
Try to get better each video. Yes.
I literally taught myself YouTube on the fly. you know?
But yeah, my older videos, bro, you can tell the difference. It's night and day, bro. Like I said, that when I was real nervous, and I always freestyle. I never was a fan of having everything pre-written, pre-scripted out. It just my mindset was to like I want mine to be like if we sitting in the barbershop or we sitting around talking about a sneaker. That's how I want my review to be like.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna personally like I tell y'all, I'm not getting into all that bullcrap details. I don't know no history. This is what I'm just gonna show y'all what I like about you.
Yeah, and
I'm
like
getting at that.
yeah, and then I just developed a style where like I don't know if you were on earlier when I said this or not, but how like when YouTube videos start, they start out by asking for stuff like subscribe, hit the
I was
like
jumping
button,
in when you were
follow
talking
me
about
on
that. Yeah.
Instagram, which works. It does work. But like if you do that, you're just killing your retention. You know what I mean? Because people
It
didn't click
does.
on the video to give you
It
things; they
does.
clicked on for the topic. So if you're gonna do it make it make sense, right?
Yeah,
So
give them a reason to
so
do it.
so my style is just like boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? I might throw up some graphics. I may ask for a subscribe here or there. I may ask you but like people subscribe, and people comment without me even asking for it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So
What I was doing was I learned that by the retention stuff too, like, cause it took me a while to get my and it's crazy because I've been getting paid lately, and I haven't dropped a video yet. That's why this what made me really like say, okay, I'm finna jump into this. Like my GOAT video been doing better. I don't know, out of nowhere it just started getting views for some odd reason. So I'm like, okay, cool. But with I will go back to what I was saying. What I noticed is I will talk, throw that in there, subscribe to my channel, and keep going. You see what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like, well, anyway, subscribe to the channel. I don't like to take long, just keep going. Because when I was checking my retention, when I was doing all that, the intro, there was fast forwarding.
Yes.
yeah.
And like now, what I'm trying to learn too, I keep replaying my videos, is the end. Once I finish talking about the shoes, they clicking off. I need them to stay on. You see what I'm saying? I need them to watch from start to finish. So I did fix my start time. Like now they watching, but I need to fix the ending. Like I don't know how to fix the ending. Do y'all
So
end it?
and they have to be
But
just as much engaging
the,
as throughout the video.
the thing is like no one. I mean, there's people that are gonna watch the whole entire video.
Yes.
You're never gonna get 100% retention,
No, I'm not.
no matter what you do, right? It's just not gonna happen. Um, just do what feels comfortable to you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or try different things. You know what I mean? Try different things.
And then
But
with y'all, you could be like, make sure y'all watch to the end so y'all won't miss the next episode coming up, or get them a preview of the next episode of video that you doing.
what I
Or
found, what I found is
Come on, baby.
what I found is that people that are really, I hate to use the word fan, but like people that really rock with you
Yeah.
will comment, or I'm sorry, will watch the whole video. So
Yeah.
the more people that you have like that really, really rock with you, that's gonna help out your retention and I know that they do because I'll put things in the video and they'll comment about those things that are 7 minutes into the video.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I know that they watched it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like those casual people, and you're always gonna get non-subscribers watching more than your regular.
More than your regular,
It's just
yeah.
the way that YouTube is
Always
geared.
be like that.
You know
And
what I
see, a
mean?
lot of folks, they gonna come and get what the info they need, and then they
Yeah.
dip not because they got what they wanted. And so
Exactly.
it's just like it's something that you can't control. And I'm more like James, like your core fan base are gonna be the ones that stay there the
Yeah.
longest. And like he also said, don't look at the non-subscribers rate is always gonna be higher than the sub rate as far as the views. So and I always tell folks look at that as a good thing because that means YouTube doing their job.
Not
Yeah.
just that, but even like newer viewers, that's a potential
Yeah,
subscriber.
they showing it to new people. So they doing their job by showing your video to new people and that future subscribers and
But also it's like you make your content like for the people that always show up that you do. You know what I mean? You make content for them, but you also make content for people that have never seen you before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to do that all at the same time. You know what I mean? And I don't know.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
almost like each video you doing it for somebody that you never seen that ain't never came to your channel. It's almost
Yeah.
like you gotta you gotta dish your fan base that you already have because you already got them, and you gotta make your content for people that you don't have. And so it's like
It's like a
it's a
balancing act. You know
it's
what
a
I mean?
balancing thing because you don't want to lose your core base, but you also want to grow at the same time.
I noticed when I started when I started telling the truth, because I was lying a lot. Like I like this shoe. Da, 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 da.
Oh,
When I started
they'll see right through that.
Yeah.
yeah.
The
So
thing
I
is that
start
camera don't lie.
Yeah, they'll see right through that.
Yeah.
when I started telling the truth, like that's when I feel like my subscribers like went stupid. Like my J5 video, like that retention was so great, man. It's like I don't know. It was something about that video that it just was so great from start to finish. They watched, and I said, man, I don't want to kill myself because I don't want to do that every single time.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm trying to get at because I feel like that's what I'm working on now. Like I'm not necessarily working on the views per se. Like I'm just working on the retention. Like I want to be in the 60%. You see what I'm saying? Because my videos are so short. Like there's no reason why I should have a 20%, 30%
Right.
retention on a 5-minute video. You see what I'm saying? If I can't catch if I can't catch your attention for 5 minutes, I know I ain't gonna be able to catch it for 10.
Right.
The first thing you have to do is be yourself. You
Oh
have to
yeah,
be
I'm gonna do that.
yourself. Because they gonna see right through that bull crap. And then without you being yourself, you have to put on that act every single time. So just go ahead and be yourself
Yeah.
and like how you and your buddies be at the store, that's how you need to be on
Yeah,
camera.
that's how
That's
I been. Like
exactly how you need to be.
my last couple videos, like my last 6 was like really me. Like this is me.
Yeah.
This is me. This is the
Like
truth.
I never met James before, but when we get on this camera, it's like we got this connection. Like,
Yeah.
this the homie. Like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
this is like how you right now. This is how you have to be on camera because that camera gonna show everything. You can't hide it. You
Hey,
can't
listen.
hide nothing.
Hey, listen. Both of you, don't go nowhere. Um, guys, I'm gonna shut it down for tonight, man. We've been on for 3 hours. I appreciate you all for stopping in tonight. It was great. Every Friday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you guys are going after the Jordan 11s tomorrow, good luck. I'll be back really, really soon with some content. Go if you haven't already. Go sub up to my guys here, Big Homie Leonard on YouTube
Yes.
and Your Average Sneaker Guy. But I'll catch you guys in the next one.
Channel.
And thank you all for coming on tonight. Don't go nowhere. And I'll see you guys next Friday. I love you all. Peace.